Just getting things ready. Breathing in my microphone again. Still. Alright. Shit. Where's that screen? Alright. Now, did I let my phone run out of power? Yep. Enjoyed that event. Oh, neat. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Weekend's always so short. Oh, but then, got the holiday coming up. That'll be nice. Thursday and Friday. At least one of those days should probably come into the office to finish up some stuff, but that's for a later date to think about. Oh. I had been going to set an ad for things, but then I promptly forgot. There we go. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Alright. Interesting. Made the stupid mistake of reading Saw movie summaries on Wikipedia again. Why I do this, I don't know. I'm incredibly suggestible, have a very weak stomach, and hate horror movies. But every so often, I decide to read summaries of things that will probably give me nightmares because I'm an idiot. And a wimp. And the cat's wandered off again. Where'd she go? On the plus side, I am nearly ready to start. Yes, yes, I think so. Indeed. All right. So, well, between technical issues and personal issues, I'd cut my stream short last time. But today everything seems to be working, I hope. And also, I took my omeprazole, so hopefully won't have quite the heartburn attack. There's a bit in Schitt's Creek in a later episode where one of the characters thinks he's having a heart attack, but it turns out to be heartburn. I always feel like it's meant to be kind of a joke, but there have been days I've had heartburn bad enough that I honestly felt like I was in agony. Heart attack agony, I don't know. Probably not that bad. I don't have anything to compare it to, and I hope not to for a very long time, but it definitely wasn't fun. All right. So fucking whack Rethar. All right, so there I am. If I recall correctly, I was in Elventree, and I had an issue with the inventory bug, I think. So I didn't explore very much of Elventree yet, just the outside. I know I wanted to look at the temple, I wanted to look at the shop, and then I wanted to go to the inn. I do like the splash screens a lot. They're very nice. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I've gone to most places I can go on the outside. The Shrine to Mistra, the Swaying Bow Inn, the Hall of the Unicorn. That's the temple, I think. I'm at the shop. So let's, figure out where the gold... Oh, I passed it. Up, there it is. The bowers in the way are a little distracting. I like the rug. I like the way this is set up. It's very cool. Alright, and I wanted to go in to look at the books and steal her books. Elventree. I read this before, but it was last time, so we'll read it again. Elventree is a sylvan community established in 702 DR, the year of the Dawn Rose, 6 years after the fall of Mithranor. This ancient settlement, a traditional meeting place for humans and elves, if I recall correctly, we're somewhere around 12 something, so 500 years ago. Okay. Soon became a haven for half-elves, rangers, artists, and druids. It should come as no surprise to anyone that the community also became a harper outpost. Harpers. Elventree is not a typical Moonsea community. It is built in the traditional elven style of working in consort with nature. There are no cleared common grounds, other than natural clearings, or any large buildings. All structures in Elventree are located in either natural caverns or hollowed-out trees. There are no roads to speak of, only shady forest paths and almost invisible trails that wind through the town. Hello, kitty. Elventree blends into the surrounding forest, and this has kept it safe for centuries. A community of 200 elves, that does not seem to be a very large community, including women and children, call Elventree home. These elves mostly wood elf stock, so like how I've been saying Alina is. Maintain close contact with others of their kind throughout Faerun, and are looked upon as representatives of the elven court. The elves are friendly, but though they are active in daily life of the town, they keep to themselves otherwise. Many are content to sing the old songs, tell the old tales, and carve things of beauty. On warm summer nights, the air is filled with the clear voices singing of the splendor of ancient Mithranor. I should probably sell shit. Alright. Though, do I want to sell shit before I get my companions back? That's a thought. I hadn't really thought of that. Well, we can talk to her at least.
Warm winds and hello.
This half-elf appears no older than 30, although you suspect her true age to be close to twice that. She has a lean, muscular frame one would expect of an ex-adventurer of no small stature. Her voice is cold and businesslike. Well met. I'm Amaryl Sweetwater, and this is the Gold Cave. Don't let the name fool you. There's no gold ore to be found here. Rather, this is the largest center of trade in Elventree. I stock all the adventuring guild gear one could possibly need. Can I ask you some questions? Too much talk is bad for business. If you need information, I suggest speaking with Hilrad the patient or some other elder of the village. All right. May I see your merchandise? Take a good look. You won't find a better selection of goods in Elventree. All right. They do look quite nice. A mithril shield is not terrible, though not really my cup of tea. Longbows +3. Rip. Ooh, how does that compare? +3. Mind immunity spells, mighty +4. What do we have here? +3. Mighty +3. That's fucking better, isn't it? Alright. Well, you know what? I'm gonna fucking buy it. Immunity to mind influences spells. That's good. I like that. I should have realized these guys was gonna have the good stuff. Oh my goodness. And those arrows +4 sound great. Let me buy a pack, but I also do not want to waste these, so I better make sure I've got them in a place where theoretically I can find them again. um, but also where I won't be using them immediately. Because that nothing more annoying than using the good stuff right away. Alright. Where'd they go? I just spent a shit ton of money on these. I really hope I didn't lose them. There they are. Okay. So it's probably about time oh, she buys for 15,000. That's nice. That's gonna be useful. Okay. Especially since I'm gonna need money, I think, because she's got some good shit, doesn't she? She does, she does. Oh, and some bags. Bags are good. Alright. Aslefarand Elven Shane. It's light armor. +3 and soak. I think what I've got is +5, though. It's drow, but seems to be doing okay. Alright. So let's see about selling some of this crap, huh? Alright. Jesuit's dagger, I'm sure I want to keep. Staff of defense, I could sell a few of those. I saying, yeah, I don't do it. Okay. You know, that's 6. That's 1. That's 1. Why do these not stack, I wonder? +3. I should really try to organize shit, shouldn't I? I say, and yet I don't. I say that every single time. Okay, the shocking whip is too expensive. Let's put this bag here to carry things that are too expensive to sell, even though I probably want to. Dust of Appearance is actually useful. There's some staves, so this is going to be my box of staves. Let's put the staff in here. Staff in here. And this is going to be empty. Maybe this one, I'll put some scrolls in. That seems like a good idea, right? So let's see, going up. So I think I'm going to be spending today organizing shit because my bags are starting to annoy me. You might end up watching me organize shit for the entire time I'm streaming today. Sorry about that. Let's just hope I don't get a crash before I finish. These are not bad spells, some of them. I don't think I'll have any use for resurrection in this particular game, but you never know. I can sell the copper ring while we're going through this. And the Alexandrite. Definitely not selling that, though. That's something I want to keep. I've got more scrolls than I have room for, don't I? Well, I got another box I can use for more scrolls, I suppose. Gotta love a big beast. And restoration never falls out of use, in my opinion. Oh, maybe I will have room. I guess I do. Well, that's quite nice. Summon creature 9. Oh, maybe not quite. I have a couple of fireball spells that won't fit. Otherwise, we're not too bad, though. Alright. So, expensive shit, staves, and scrolls. This is being kept for sentimental value. This is expensive shit, expensive light shit. I could sell the skin of the manticore, though. It's a cool idea, but I really don't know that I'd use it. Mostly, I don't think I'd remember that I could. Alright, we'll put that there. This box. Let's use this box for miscellaneous books, at least for now. Heavy stuff. Okay. This also has miscellaneous stuff, doesn't it? Robe of Vecna is also too expensive to sell. Necklace of Fireballs is pretty useful. Note from Whack. Let's sell the note from Whack with her. Past the Broken Realm. Oh, that's a plot item from Crimson Tides, isn't it? I should figure out something to do with the quest item, shouldn't I? Let's put that there. Note to Grimswold. The armor from Woundlar. Okay, we'll sell that. And the key. So, Crackle Tongue is now awesome. We'll be keeping that. Got a lot of shit. And honestly, not enough patience to sort through things. Oh. I don't suppose any of these are scrolls I've already got. Nope, of course not. Why not? Alright. Don't want to put that there. Alright. That should go in here. Cloak of the Bat is quite good. The Waffly Cloak, also good. Shoot. I don't want to sell any of these, do I? Oh, well, that's alright. I suppose I don't need to sell shit right away, do I? Sell some of these bomb. No, I'm gonna keep them. I have too much shit I want to keep for no fucking reason. It's annoying. Why am I like this? I don't know. We'll sell some gems at least. Yep, not the strange crystal though. Alright. Bullets of crushing. Okay. Let's put the key, these in here. 10, 8, 6. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to sort through this. I just don't have the attention span, you know? Clear thought. I thought I had a better clear thought ring, but I'll hold off for now. I know I had another one of these. Ah, I can sell this though. This is nice. Let's sell this fucker. Agatha's to bear stirring though is too expensive to sell. I really should not have books in there though. Books are too light. We should keep the bags of holding for heavy shit. Weapons and armor, ideally. Alright. Too expensive. Healer kits can get pretty heavy once you got enough of them. Julik's guarantee. Ah, the amulet stuff. Well, never did get to kill that guy, did I? Well, amulet of natural armor. The Zentarum. Brooch of shielding. Nope. I like collecting all these books. It's fun. Alright. I'm totally gonna forget that's there. This one I think maybe I'll keep out. Because if I need it, I'm gonna need to make sure I can go back and get it. I'm fairly certain I've got another one of these, so let me sell that. Amulet of acid resistance. Of course, now I'm not sure. That could have been a bad decision. Oh well. Oh well. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, the problem is I get bored easily. I just really hate selling loot. Dorgan's is too expensive. Kingscar is too expensive. Black Lord's Caress is too expensive. All of these things are too expensive, except maybe these darts. Let's get rid of these darts. Goodness sake. Let's take that over, though. Jordan, Zertha, Kella's Diary. Goodness, that's from like 100 years ago. Siege of Shadowdale, that poor girl. You know, maybe I should look into putting some of these 10 things in here. Now, will I find them when I need them? Probably not. Do I care? We'll see. We'll see when the time comes and I need them. Alright. They're not very heavy, but I like getting the 10s out of the way. See, plus... Oh, I took that too high. Plus 6, plus 3, plus 6. Ah, they did stack that time. Okay. My goodness. I've done a pretty good job collecting potions, haven't I? I possibly don't need to buy more potions in the near future. I'm not sure I realized how many potions I had. That's a fair bit, isn't it? Okay. Alright. There's still, I'm told, quite a lot to do in this game. Which is good, because it sounds like I get to go to all sorts of places on the Moonsea, and I'm quite looking forward to that. Look at all those arrows. Possibly I should not be buying more arrows, too. That's the gist I'm getting from my inventory selection here. Alright. Definitely not getting rid of this stuff. Ooh, another set of Thieves' Tools 10. Where did I put my other set of Thieves' Tools? Of course, I immediately lost them. Because why would I keep track of where I put things? What in my personality led anyone to think I'd be keeping track of where I put things? I'll give you a hint. I am not remotely keeping track of where I'm putting things. because that would make sense. And sure as heck, there is nothing I do intentionally that makes sense. Oh, if I can ever figure out where I put those. I think I'm inclined to give up soon. But you never know. What I really need is one of those one of those beautiful chests somewhere, and just to save my game right outside it, and then just go back and forth into the chest for a while. That's worked in the past. And when I say that, I mean it's worked all of once. I did it in Hordes of the Underdark. Once. when I had when I had to get back all of my crap. Alright. Let's put that there. Okay, I think I'm okay for everything at the moment. I probably should sell those other swords, though, because I don't really think I'm going to be, well, assuming that I have anything that's below the limit, you know? Because, I mean, why would I sell things for considerably less? I mean, I could. It's not a big deal. I don't think there's anything like Hordes of the Underdark where I need to be saving a huge chunk of money. But it's the principle of the thing, you know? Why would I sell cheap what I can sell more expensively later? Or just carry around forever and ever. Amen. Alright, I think that's fine for now. I say, and then I promptly run out of inventory space. Alright. Shopping. I did get a very awesome bow, though. I like that bow. Immunity to mind effect bow. The Ripper. I quite like that bow. Alright, so now I think I'm going to head to the inn. I was thinking about doing the temple first, but then I was thinking, no, maybe the inn. Because if any of my comrades are there, that would be helpful. I mean, I wonder if I am going to have any comrades again. I wonder why they ditched me. Well, I guess really none of them had that much reason to stick around, right? I mean, Aster was basically... He was into finding the cult, but like Aramuth could do whatever he wanted, and Dead Girl, I don't know what she wants. Seems nice. I liked her. Alright. Oh, this is not the end. Oh, hey! It's my people! Right in the doorway.
You're finally here. We've been waiting for you.
Hi, it's good to see you again. Yeah, we heard of your ordeal in Hillsfar and decided to head here. Sherilyn arrived shortly afterwards.
Oh, hey. Oh, I get to tell her friend is dead.
It's about time you showed up. This place is driving me mad.
I don't understand you, wizard. There are many half-elves in Elventree.
I love the
I
companion
thought you'd be
dialogue.
happy here among your own kind, instead of reviled like elsewhere in the Moonsea.
He's evil. This is not the place where evil people like to hang out.
My own kind. In race, perhaps. But I find little else in common with these half-elves. I long to be back in Waterdeep among high society, not stuck here in the Moonsea
Love the way
with
it says
human
Moonsea.
savages and rustic tree huggers. Not to mention a walking corpse.
I like how that, because I've said before, I think I'm playing Alina as more of a wood elf. We have human savage, rustic tree hugger, and walking corpse.
Watch your tongue, mage.
You two, give it a rest. You've been at each other's throats since we left Funlar. Now that you're here, perhaps they can put aside their bickering long enough to deal with the Order.
Okay, sounds good. Fine with me. Sherilyn's upstairs waiting for us. Okay, so looks like I've got all my people. Is there anything I can give to you? I wanted to see actually... Oh my. Are you tired? Must be a tired debuff, yeah? Okay. Long swords are critical, huh? Alright, well, all the cool weapons I have, except for my longsword, are Or great swords and the like, so I don't think they're going to do you much good, but I mean, I could give you one of my backup longswords, I suppose. How generous of me to consider it, right? I was actually going to see about armor, though, because I thought I had some armor that he could use. Yeah, we'll deal with it later, I guess. Oh, 1 sec. 3, 6, 10, 1. Okay. Never mind. One day. One day. Alright, let's go up and talk to Charlotte, and then maybe we can get some rest. Oh, cinematic. At first glance, Sherilyn looks the same as you remember, but then you notice the smaller details. Eyes red from weeping, dirty clothing, grime and sweat she hasn't yet washed off. Oh, I think she's heard about Kalar.
After the note arrived, I came here as fast as I could. You look well, considering all you've been through.
You've been crying, Sherilyn.
I heard about what happened with Kalor. You have to understand, I never imagined he would attempt such a thing. He was a good friend to me, the only one I had for many years after I fled Hillsfar.
Well, I don't blame you, Sherilyn, and I don't really blame Kalar either.
Thank you. You are kind to say so. If I may ask, did he mention me before he died?
I honestly don't remember, but we'll be nice and lie, yes.
I cared for him deeply. He was a good man and a great soldier. The Red Plumes weren't worthy of him.
Yep, for a moment she's silent and fresh tears threaten her eyes. Aw.
After Kalor was arrested for plotting against Malthir, one of his co-conspirators took it upon himself to send me a note. I came quickly to Hillsfar to seek the truth of what was happening. I convinced one of the guards to tell me what had happened. Like many Red Plumes, he blamed you for Kalor's death. He let it slip that you were on your way to Elventree, so I came here quickly.
I'm not going to be sarcastic. Well, maybe a little deadpan. I have noticed some hostility from the Red Plumes.
Kalor was loved by his troops. They may be mercenaries, but his death hit them hard. They remain convinced that you tricked him and are somehow responsible for what befell him. Be careful should you ever return to Hillsfar.
You're not wrong. I need to find the Order encampment.
Hilrad the Patient is the best person to speak to in order to learn more of the Order's activities in the area. Follow me. I'll take you to him.
Oh, is he here? Well, that saves us time. Okay, let's quick save again. Alright. Excuse me, Larissa. I hate that the animation shows me pushing her, like, aside. I don't mean to do that. Oh, wrong direction. Okay. Can we rest here? Why are you resting in the hallway? We've got a perfectly good room up here. I don't know, the elves didn't seem like they cared. Oh, this is quite nice decor, isn't it? Quite swanky. I like the rugs. So we've got an old... This elderly woman's voluminous white robes are so large that they appear almost comical on this skinny frame. Only a fool would take him lightly, however. Hilrad is Hilrad is widely considered one of the most intelligent and powerful wizards in Elventree. Fortunately, his power is matched by his kindness and good-natured eagerness to share his knowledge. Well, that puts him above most wizards I've met. And there are a few other people here, some Harper's agents. It is nice to be in a place that's, like, friendly. Alright. Shall we talk to Sherilyn first or Hilrad first? I guess we'll talk to Sherilyn first. We know her.
Please, speak with Hilrad. He knows more of the Order's activities here than I.
Or not. Alright, Hilrad.
Greetings.
This elderly wizard looks close to 80 years of age, but his piercing blue eyes speak of an intellect that is still as sharp as a knife. I should make an old man character some point, or old lady character. It's easier to find old man images, though. I feel like that's kind of innate sexism. It's like when you're playing Opera Omnia and you realize that there's a good portion of characters that are like, quote, middle-aged. Now, granted, it's JRPGs, so middle-aged can be like 35. Hello, Orin. But like Jacked and Braska and so on are older, but there really isn't an equivalent older female stage, you know? There's like maybe a Matoya who's ancient in Final Fantasy 1 and or 14. She's not in Opera Omnia yet, as far as I know. But you really don't have middle-aged women. They seem to just tend to die. But who knows? Well, given that half the characters in Opera Omnia are dead anyway in their own canon, maybe they can bring one. Maybe like Squall's mom or something could show up. I feel like she would be fairly formidable. Alright, anyway, continue.
I could swear I've heard your name somewhere before. The Daggerford incident, perhaps?
Oh, cool.
Something
Is
in
this
connection
is
with the
this where
tower
we get
attack.
to...
Or was it that commotion down south in Tethia? Never mind. It's not important.
I've heard that there's some part of the module where you get to say whether you're the Daggerford protagonist or the Tethir protagonist.
You have come at a dark time. For centuries, Elventree has been a bastion of peace in the troubled region known as the Moonsea. No longer, I fear. But forgive me. I
hope you can hear him okay.
Sage and wizard.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay. Well, pleased to meet you, Hilrad.
Courteous as well as heroic. Sherilyn was right about you. There's hope for the Moonsea yet.
Yeah, only if I get to kill a couple of tyrants.
The trouble with the
Malthier's
Order
days are coming.
began recently. The first attack came while 3 of our elven friends were out gathering herbs in the forest. One of them escaped and made it back here, but died shortly after from her wounds. The others were never found.
Oh, that's a shame.
Cormanthor has always been a dangerous place. But this kind of incident rarely occurs so close to the border of the forest. Our trackers have discovered where the Order is encamped, but we are unable to strike at them. We are few and poorly defended.
So we're gonna send 4 of you to go. That's alright. I'm looking for a wizard named Magnus.
We have received no reports of such a man. However, one survivor recounted seeing a draconic warrior wielding a huge greatsword. I would imagine this individual to be of some importance within the group.
I mean, that makes sense. This is a stupid thing to ask, but I'll ask it anyway. Perhaps the other cities could send help.
We have sent a request for aid to the Dale lands, but have yet to receive a response. Our neighbors in the Moonsea would be happy to see Elventree destroyed.
Yeah, probably. Tell me what needs to be done.
Elventree lacks the strength to engage in a conflict with the Order of the Crippled Fang. This is only a small community. Though there are few who wield magic here, we have little in the way of battle experience. To the last, these cultists are hardened warriors and powerful wizards. The Sentinel believes one among them to be an archmage of formidable means. Perhaps this is the one named Magnus.
I wonder if there are any subquests in the area. The Sentinel?
The Sentinel is the masked mage who tends the shrine to Mystra. They are more powerful than even me, and extremely sensitive to any magic worked within the forest surrounding Elventree.
Okay, so I think I can see where this is heading.
You alone are capable of assaulting the Order camp and slaying whoever is in charge. I've heard of your deeds. You are no ordinary adventurer. Neither are your companions.
That's true.
What do you mean by that, wizard?
Aster, you've got Artemis and Triri after you. Artemis and Triri. That means they're like practically main character status.
I recall hearing of a Mulmaster
Ooh,
noble,
backstory.
a blade, banished from the city for being too true of heart. He was a blue-eyed, fierce warrior, rumored to be second
Can't tell
in
if his eyes are blue.
prowess only to Selfarum
I do like
himself.
that portrait, though. Isn't
What,
that a
I
neat
wonder,
portrait?
became of him?
No, he never said he was second in prowess to Sephiroth.
And you know, the funniest thing happened yesterday. One of the druids that lives close to Elventree sent me news of an undead creature in our town. The animals of the forest panicked and hurried to warn the druid.
Very cute, old mage. What insights do you have on me, I wonder?
None.
Regrettably, you're still a closed book to me, Aramuth. The Sentinel says that you possess great power, but beyond that, your secrets are your own.
Yeah.
Take care that they remain so.
The Order encampment is in the forest south of Elventree. I would advise you to equip yourself well for this mission. The cult's rank and file are all veterans, and its leaders are likely more powerful still.
Okay, fair. I'd like to ask some questions.
But of course,
Tell me a little about Elventree.
Elventree has existed for almost 700 years, about the lifespan of the typical full-blooded.
I like that he points that out.
Just shy of 400 live here. Humans and elves, half-elves, druids and rangers. It is, in short, a haven in a land of strife.
I do feel like sometimes when they talk about lengths of time in Forgotten Realms, especially if it has to do with elves, they kind of forget that an elf lifespan is that long. Like, Myth Drannor was created, fell six years before this, and it does make sense that the Soldan Estlar Archmage was just old enough to remember as a child. But I think a lot of times the lengths of time are mentioned, and you're like, well, that's not actually that long to these people. So I suppose comparatively it'd be like 80 years today or 100 years. So we're talking about something that happened in what, 1920? Maybe 1930? So the Roaring Twenties. Okay.
The Gold Cave, the largest center of trade in Elventree, should stock all you need to equip yourself. The Hall of the Unicorn, our temple to Myliki, sells healing supplies.
Alright. So will this get me anything I don't know?
They have been encountered only in small
little bit.
groups thus far. From the reports I have gathered, I would guess their number to be upward of 50.
I mean, this guy's fairly useful. He tells me pretty simply what he wants from me, and he's not very rude.
The rank and file are made up of powerful fighters, priests, and mages. The leaders of the cult appear to include the Archmage Magnus, a draconic warrior who wields a mighty great sword, and the mysterious crippled Fang itself.
Oh yeah, there was something about that. Alright, well I'll return once I've dealt with the Order. I can't actually remember what the crippled Fang
with
was.
the blessings of Mystra. If anyone can succeed in purging this blight from the Moonsea, it is you.
In my defense, Selena's been through a lot lately. Alright, so let's see if there's anything else. Anyone to talk to around here. Some Harper agents, hello.
Hello.
Some elf patrons.
Hello there.
Ooh. Some more Harper agents and elf patrons, and no one really of notable names, so I guess that's okay. I'm prejudiced. I only talk to people with names. Oh, I'm higher. Elevation. Oh, this is neat. This is quite neat. Can't get down, though. Can't jump off the building. 'Tis not Final Fantasy. I don't know. That actually gave me some points for going on the balcony, though. Maybe I was supposed to stay there? Made me feel one with the land, though. That's good. I could see Alina retiring in a place like this, maybe. Assuming it's still standing by the end of the adventure. I think it's quite comfortable for her. Because, I mean, I think she has been civilized, I guess, a bit too much to really enjoy being full-on, in the woods without, like, access to a bath or something, but I also don't think she'd be all that happy in Waterdeep or even Tether. Maybe Sildar, but they're a little hoity-toity for her taste. And they won't let her kill what's his name, so there's that. So I wonder what happens if we go up the listening tree. Okay, I want to go up the listening tree. I have not ever been to the listening tree. Maybe I can go in here. The interior. Some elf commoners.
Well met.
Alventry has been peace for so long. Can this trouble with the Order really be happening? I am afraid so, friend. I'm afraid so. An elven ranger and an elven commoner. Hello.
Greetings to you.
I can't remember a time when the mood in Elventry was this subdued. Someone's bedroom. So this seems like just a place for people to live. That's fair. I was kind of expecting a bit more to it, but that's okay. Hello, Eshke. I approve of finding food, definitely. I had food earlier, in fact. It was quite good. Tomorrow I'm going to be dog sitting, so I'm probably not going to be playing. But today I get to play for a fair bit, I think. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Going up, up, up the path, up the path, up the path. Up, 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 up. So what's up here? Another interior. It's quiet. Oh, some more elves?
Well met.
Well, Matt, I fear you come to Elventry at a bad time.
Greetings to you.
I keep my bow taut and my arrows sharp. We never know when the Order might attack. I mean, that's probably true. Hello, another elven ranger.
Greetings to you.
A cabinet. This would be a nice place to stay, I think. I stole a book about Elventry earlier, so I don't really feel the need to steal another book about Elventry. This is going to be a while to walk back down, I think. Oh, a chest. Oh. Well, let's let Larissa take a look. If there's enough room, there might not be. Excuse me, Larissa. Aster, let her in. Alright. Ooh. Arrows unidentified. Human slaying arrows. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. But there we go. I do like the whole... Our enemies in the Moonsea would probably just rather see us dead. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, so let's head down here. Along the winding path, along the winding path. La la la. Okay. I think am I stuck? Oh dear. There we go. Pardon me, fellas. The AI and I am having a little bit of a communication issue, I think. Ah, that's alright. We're down now. Almost. Little further. Oh, for heaven's sake, come on. What I wouldn't give for the ability to jump right about now. I remember someone saying that in pre-ARR Final Fantasy XIV you couldn't jump, and it was quite frustrating. This isn't too bad. This isn't the sort of game where I think you really, really need to be able to jump, but that game would be really frustrating if you couldn't jump, I think. Alright, so let's head to the Temple of Mieliki and see if there's anything cool over there. And I get to find the Order camp and try to murder people. I doubt they'll let me kill them that easily, though. I feel like that's not going to be that easy. Okay, how the hell do I get in here? Hello, friends. Where is your fucking doorway? Hello? Oh, maybe over here? Oh, this is irritating. Okay. Ah. Alright. Fine. Fine. Myliki, I guess. Oh, thank you. Well, let's see. Let's learn more about this goddess that won Dristover and tried to win Vezran over. The blessings of Myliki upon you, elf.
Good day to you.
This sacred oak that forms this temple has been here since Elventree was founded almost 700 years ago. Chandlar Hummerspoon. The head priest of the Hall of the Unicorn is an aging half-elf of noble bearing and great wisdom. His widow peak frames a face that is starting to show heavy laugh lines. I wonder if elves find it weird to hang around half-elves. Our Lady of the Forest weeps for the destruction the Order is causing. That's probably true.
What can I do for you?
The head priest of the temple is a half-elf of advancing years. His graying hair narrows to a widow's peak above a weathered face. In spite of this, his bright green eyes still sparkle, and his frame is broad and straight. His voice is rich, almost melodic, and for some reason I'm imagining Hugo Weaving. Hail there, friend. Welcome to the Hall of the Unicorn. Myliki's blessings upon you this night. My name is Chandlar Hummerspoon. We are followers of Our Lady of the Forest. How can we help you? I'd like to talk to you about something. Ah, you must be new to Elventree. Hilrad the Patient is the unofficial village sage, but I'll try to answer as best I can. What do you wish to discuss? Well, tell me about Myliki. Myliki is the goddess of the forest. She's a kind, loyal, and compassionate deity. Her faithful believe that civilization can thrive in harmony alongside the wild, and thus we seek to maintain a symbiotic relationship between the two. Tell me of the Order of the Crippled Fang. Cloud seems to pass across the old priest's face at your mention of the Order. They pose a terrible threat. If fiends and monsters roaming the roads weren't enough, it appears the Order has decided to set up a base right here in this forest. There have been several attacks on citizens of Elventree during the last month. 3 elves were killed while out in the forest. A couple of rangers recently went missing, only for their bodies to turn up horribly mutilated. If you wish to know more, I'd recommend speaking with Hilrad. Can I discuss any residents? Of course. Tell me about yourself. I've been head priest of Myliki in Elventree for the last 30 years. I have no family, and most of my time is spent here administering the temple and guiding these younger worshippers in the faith. Who is Hilrad? Old Hilrad is the most powerful of the mages who lives in Elventree, providing one assumes the sentinel is not really a resident. He's a kind, patient old man, and an amateur sage, and an avowed lover of nature. Do you know of Sherilyn? Yes, I do. She comes and goes. Her harper business takes her all over the Moonsea. She's one of the more active harpers based in Elventree. Alright, let's discuss something else. May I see what you have? Of course. This is a modest temple, by the standards of those in the cities, but we have a goodly supply of potions, scrolls, and nature-related items. Alright. Well, green leaf is quite nice. Though, I feel like it's not going to be as nice as what I got. Oh, shit. That is as nice as what I've got. Through the years, elven craftsmen constructed many of these suits for the defense of their homes. The leather of the armor cleverly designed to blend with the forest. During the exodus of the calling, some of this equipment found its way into the hands of adventurers, and from there to black markets. It's not known what the elves think of this acquisition now that the retreat is concluded. Well, I think I'm going to get that, because that actually is really good, and I feel like it suits Alina better than wearing drow stuff, so let's give that to them. Laeral's spell shield, named for Kelvin's wife. Oh, more bows. Anything good? Let's buy some cheap arrows. Not that I really need them, but you know, they're there. I just said recently that I wasn't going to buy more arrows, and yet I bought more arrows. Alright. Alright. I think we're okay here. Would you like to buy a Belma plant? I'm going to sell a couple of these. Not all of them, but a couple of them. I feel like I don't need quite that many. Would you like an apple? No. I can't believe Alina's still carrying poison apple, or poison. Stolen apples all sorts of places. So what's over here? Let's take a look. Peek around. Will it let me out? Yes. I was hoping for maybe a few more subquests in the region, but maybe I just need to talk to the right people. Okay. Oh, it's another... Okay. Alright, we're behind. Alright. I thought I was stuck. Alright, so... You said south, yes? Okay. Do I want to talk to the Sentinel before I go? Not seeing anybody with a name to worry about. So. Cormanthor, south of Elventree. Okay, well, honestly, I think I'm inclined to go fight. Let's go shoot some fucking cultists. Alright, hold on. Let's save. Plus side, Moonsea doesn't seem to be as cold. Aw, you should see the kitty. She looks so cute. She's reaching a paw out. Hey, you know when like cats are asleep and curled up, but they've got like one paw reached out? It's so cute. I should get her a toy or something, like a stuffed animal. She's got some toys, but not a stuffed animal. Cormanthor, the Great Forest. The last time I was in the Great Forest, I was playing A Hunt Through the Dark. The River Lys. Where is Mithranor from here, I wonder? Give me a sec, I want to go look at a map, because I'm curious. Moonsea. Mithranor. Map. The nice thing about Forgotten Realms is that you definitely can find a fucking map if you really want one. Alright, image. Map. Looking at the Moonsea, 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 looking at the Moonsea, tra-la-la. Okay, so there's Vunlar, there's Hillsfar, so Mithranor's about here per the map I was looking at. Interesting. Okay, let's go into the Cormanthor. Well, the weather seems kind of gross. Ah, took 6 hours. We did make camp. That's good.
Before we go any further, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh.
For the last few days, I've been having these visions. I can't be sure, but I think I'm starting to regain my memories.
Well, that's good, I think. Tell me about them.
I was setting up camp the first night it happened. As I gazed into the campfire, I saw a young face. A boy. Perhaps 2 winters of age? I've had this vision before, but never so intense. It seemed so real.
Do you have a baby?
I've regained other memories while traveling. An old man, screaming in terror, droplets of blood falling like rain from a steel dagger. That's not the most disturbing, though.
Go ahead, Larissa.
I remember a man. I am in bed, somewhere warm. He is with me. I assume he was my lover. Could this really have been my memory?
I mean, it could be.
So that's where you were last night, Astar. And to think I assumed you were off brooding somewhere.
Stop being mean, Aramis.
I'm trying to be serious, Aramis. The memories of my life are coming back to me.
Well, I'm here if you need to talk, Larissa.
It seems strange that this only started happening recently. I'll try not to let it bother me.
Okay. I mean, it's understandable. Actually, let's talk
Well
to
met.
people. I feel strange in this place. Where's the undercurrent of discord, the constant struggle for dominance? This is a different world to Mulmaster, a different world to where I'm from. I didn't talk to them in Elventree, did I? It's good to travel with you again. Larissa's company is amenable enough, but Aramis grates on my nerves. Okay, so well, tell me about yourself. Okay, well, we've seen that part before. Okay, nothing new. Okay. Ask you some questions. What are your thoughts on the Order? Okay, what are your thoughts on our current situation? Okay. Head east. That's, old dialogue, but okay. Let's talk to
Yes?
Aramis. This place reminds me of why I never bothered to seek out the company of other half-elves. The constant need for acceptance gets in the way of my kin ever accomplishing anything worthwhile. Astar bores me. He's the sort that anyone with any semblance of culture finds immediately abhorrent. Dark brooding silences are the weapon of the stupid and ill-mannered. Larissa at least occasionally displays some signs of life. Ironic, is it not? Questions? Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do you mind, you fuckhead? I was talking to my friends. I guess they got tired of waiting for me. Alright. Hello. Alright, let's make sure Rapid Shot's active. There we go. Oh, let's get the fuck out of that. And some red slod, but where's the green? There. I thought we sent the green slod back, but okay. I should run sure I need a clear shot. No, I need a clear shot. I need to be here. Thank you. Oh, this is not great. Okay. Got one. Let's get that one. Just get those.
Quick in and out should do it.
Well, I appreciate the confidence.
I will see you dead!
Okay. Come on. If I can get the slide, I can get rid of some of these. Okay. I think maybe I'm going to use a full potion of heal at this point. If I can figure out where I put them. There they are. Hopefully I won't die first. I did not die first. Woohoo. Okay, so now let's try for something a little spicier.
I will see you dead!
Alright. And then one more. There we go. This is getting rid of some of the... This is lowering the, it... Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, Astar's out for now. He'll be fine. Hi. Aramis hasn't figured out that we want to shoot the gray and green ones, not the summoned red ones. But that's okay. Alright, so. Huh. Looks like we've got most of them. Don't we? Okay. Hi. Well, let's start looting people. Alright, large shield unidentified. That looks promising. Longsword +2. I do like the potions. Alright. Large shield unidentified. Come on, where are my frickin' things? There we go. Really? One sec. Why do I have so many tiny things in this one? These should be in the lighter stuff. Alright, well, I guess that's fine. I know I have like 15 open bags. I was just looking at them. Okay. Alright, probably we're going to want to rest soon, but... And of course I can give them to my henchmen. I'm not used to having henchmen I can give carries to stuff to. It's a weird thought. Alright, I guess I'll give it to Aramuth. Want to carry a staff? You can carry a staff. Alright. Alright, so... let's head back over here where it's relative... oh, not really. I kind of want to be over here. Because I'd like to find a place to rest that's not completely besieged on all sides. Because Aster kind of needs it. Oh, there we go. Hi. Well, someone new to loot. Really, guys? I just, like, killed a shit ton of you already. Okay, thank you for the new potions and the wands. Ooh, and a priest. Thank you for the PC properties, I guess.
May the gods have
And so,
This is probably not the best place to rest, admittedly. Rest right in front of the warriors, huh? Yeah, that's alright. I still want my fireballs back, so I guess I'm gonna have to find a better place. Give me my balls back, you fuckers.
A quick in and out should do it. The dead feel no pain.
Unfortunately, being in this area is not great when it comes to getting pinned down by fucking fire. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's find a different place. Let's maybe go closer to the entrance. Yeah. I mean, I guess worst case scenario we can flee to Elventree. Which we might have to. Jesus Christ, guys.
My magic will tear you apart. Impetuous wretch.
Seriously, dude? You're such a fuckhead. I mean, I'm just gonna loot your corpses. Eventually. Like, you're just giving me more potions and shit, so... fine. Alright. Alright. Let's get more potions. No. It actually worked for once. I think the game realized it was just giving me more shit to loot and sell. Hi, Esther. How you feeling? Do you use tower shields? You might like that once we figure out what it does. Okay. Alright, now, are there other corpses to loot over here? Nope. Does not appear so. Let's quick save. Mostly, but I still had some stuff I wanted to keep. So, I'll go back to Elven Tree and empty. And that and the merchants have caps in this game, so I'm being judicious about where I sell things. Alright, that's the PC properties. I don't need that. On the plus side, I do have that. You know I loot shit too much. I did buy a very nice bow, though. You should see it. It's the Ripper. I quite like it. Really? Clearly I need to go sell shit some more. And more judiciously this time. Alright. Okay, here we go. Let's put all these in one bag. And then when I have too much shit, I'll just hand it off to what's his name. Because I have pack mules now, and I keep forgetting. Alright. But you're right, I should have sold more before I ventured out. Hindsight's 20/20, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Come on. I have plenty of empty bags. Okay, not that one. That one? Alright, I'm seeing the downside with leaving the corpses to disintegrate is because it's harder to find the remains. Guys, can you not stand on the remains while I'm searching them? Like, literally, can you stand anywhere else, you fuckheads? There we go. Maybe? It might be a terrible bow after all. I'll show you and you can tell me if it is. It looked like it had mighty, though. Oh, I hope it does, because I sold my Elven Court bow. I'll have to replay a lot to get that fucker back. Or I guess I could buy it, but, you know, principle of the thing. Here. This one has mighty +4. You weren't suggesting? You were. It's okay. I will sell more later. Yeah, this one has mighty +4, so we're okay. It also has immunity mind affecting spells, which I quite like. Which means I could probably, well, on the other hand, the spell resistance is still nice, so it's I don't have a better helm to switch out, so. But it's nice to have the option. Alright, so where the fuck am I? I killed a bunch of green slots somewhere over to the south, so maybe I'll check the south. Okay, here's the green slots. Let's collect the marital aids to sell to merchants. I feel like it probably gets lonely in Elven Tree. Why I'm giving them to Aramith? Honestly, I think it's just really amusing. Speaking of, I had a thought while reviewing Sojourn's penultimate chapter, which is that I've never actually heard of Bruno Battlehammer dating a woman. Ever. I mean, Canterbury's adopted. He doesn't have a wife. And I mean, I feel like at some point his son showed up somewhere, but like I don't remember him ever marrying a woman. Like even reincarnated, like fuck no nuts years later. I don't recall him like is he gay? Because it's like you never really notice any female dwarves either. It's like Pratchett making fun of that. But I'm now wondering if Bernard Battlehammer is gay. Which good for him if he is. I hope he finds a nice fella. He could be ace, I suppose.
You will not survive!
Oh, found some more order people. I'm sure someone's got an opinion about Bruno Battlehammer's sexuality somewhere online. Seems like the sort of thing people have opinions about. Hi. I should probably have used my Rod of the Ghost. But I would really not have done that.
Fight if you dare.
You must fall for the...
I will say, as annoying as I find Drist's relationship with Canterbury at times, or at least slightly skeevy, it is infinitely better than his relationship with Dahlia was. Well, one, Dahlia was really fucking annoying, but honestly, and I'm saying this as someone who really, really disliked Dahlia, Drist treated her horribly. Like, just awful. He was the worst to her. And I'm saying that as someone who did not like the character at all. It's like I found her incredibly obnoxious and unlikable as a character. But he was just like the worst to her. And it's like you're the hero, dude. I shouldn't be thinking she vibes much better with Artemis and Triri, who actually seems to respect her. It's like you and I'm not. He's a cave-dwelling neckbeard with no riz. Could be. But I mean, he doesn't even seem to be into women. It's not like Regis and the fucking rape amulet. He just doesn't seem to be into it. Which, fair enough. But, yeah, Driss... I remember it was, Gauntlegrim and Neverwinter, which I read, and I actually enjoyed, because I think Drist and Triri as allies is really interesting. That kind of happened eventually. But later on, when Driss theoretically loosened up some, except for how he treats spoiler character and hero and so on, but leaving that aside, I don't know, he was just like the worst to her. And it's bad if I hate the character and I'm still saying, Jesus Christ, Driss, you really should treat her better. Well, it's because I hate her. I'm not a misogynist. It's like she's the worst, but just dump her. Don't treat her like she's scum, because she happens to not be quite as morally upright as your now dead and not yet resurrected that you know of wife is. Oh, there's a dead green dragon here. Did they kill it? Why would you kill a green dragon? I mean, granted, I know I'd kill a green dragon. I'm not sure why you would. Hello. Got some dragon blood. I would have thought they'd try to make friends with it. Oh, well then I won't spoil you. Well, maybe if you want to know why what I'm ranting about in terms of Drist's treatment of a certain character, DM me on Discord later, and I will tell you who I'm talking about, because it's infuriating. It's like Drist at his worst and most judgmental, because the character is genuinely trying. It's not like the character's like, you're married to a woman, or to a human woman, how dare you taint our bloodlines. It's like, you're married to a human? I don't know how I feel about this, but I'll try to get over it. And every time the character tries to get over it, you can't comment. Just is like, well, how dare you not like my wife or anything like that. And it's like, dude, this character spent 300 years getting brainwashed by you know, drow superiority, and that's probably gonna spoil quite a bit. But yeah, I'll tell you in Discord who the character is in question. But that's why it's infuriating, because if you know who the character is in question, it's like, Drist, really? And there's like journal entries where it's like, if this character can't accept my relationship with my wife, I will never choose, or I'll of course choose my wife. But the thing is, the character is trying to accept it. It's like there's a very nice attempt at a dinner where where the character in question is not making any snide comments about humans, by the way. Is trying to be very, very polite, and Canterbury is trying to be very polite. She knows that this character is not particularly enamored with the idea of a drow and a human together, but is trying to work on that. And she's very tolerant. But Drist is the one who's like practically overturning a table. And it's like, really? Really? Eh, just awful.
There is something of interest.
Oh, I found something. Nice. Hunter trap. Let's see what it is. Oh, shit. Well, I found a hunter. Clearly. Alright, well, I don't want to fall into the trap, I guess. I do want to kill some slots.
I will strike you down. Fall in the attempt.
I will see my blood.
Okay, there we go. Got at least got one of those. Okay. Shit, I can't get a clear shot.
Surrender.
The cutaway is bugging me. You said there's a way to turn off the cutaway, right? Yeah.
I will strike you down.
I will see my blood.
But anyway, I do like... I don't hate Drist. I just think he's very intolerant for someone who, at least from his description, is supposed to be fairly tolerant. It's like he's not supposed to be the judgment... Well, I guess he is supposed to be, because there's been, like, what, 40 books with him being a judgmental asshole? So clearly that's how he's intended to be portrayed. Was that a question? Probably not. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, there went that. Alright. That's what I get for bad-mouthing Drist while playing a Forgotten Realms game. I'm just saying he's a judgmental asshole sometimes, and really pontificating. And I like heroes, so it's not... I am generally not someone who will prefer the villains to the heroes. So a hero's got to be pretty obnoxious for me to rant. And yet I'm ranting. Alright, I'll behave. I'll be nice to Drist. He's in general a nice guy. And the thing is, I don't know, I'm like a book or two... Well, I haven't read much past it. And I mostly read excerpts, so... To be fair, it's possible that there's context that makes the parts I read less obnoxious. I will give that. But the parts I read were obnoxious enough where it's like, Jesus Christ, man. That character deserves better from you. Alright, so I guess all of my stuff going down is utterly pointless. Or at least not yet. I shouldn't feel so comfortable here. Elves are sensitive to beings that defy the laws of nature. But I can't help but feel glad in this place. The sights and sounds almost make me feel alive again. Arameth and Astar are like chalk and cheese. Arameth is witty, charming, and often cruel, whereas Astar is the strong, silent type who seems unfriendly at first, but would never intentionally hurt anybody. Well, thank you. I like getting my companions' take on each other. Alright, let's see. No more ranting about Drist. What can I rant about? What is on my radar for today to babble about as I replay some parts of this that I fucked up earlier? We can go north this time. I gotta kill things in every direction anyway, so might as well. Let's go up here. Alright. So, what... God, nothing's on my radar. I have nothing to say. That's annoying. That is really annoying. Oh well. are you, Rashke? That's something to say. Have you read the most recent Murderbot book? I actually have not. I have the book, I just have not read it yet. Oh, there we go. Oh. And... oh, release the bird. Okay, bye. I got good points for releasing a bird. Well, maybe I shouldn't, though, because what if someone was gonna eat that bird and was hungry? Maybe I shouldn't have released the bird. Ever think of that game? Nature freaks. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being mean to the game, because I quite like the game, and I'm going to shoot things in the head. There we go. And now let's kill these fuckers. Hi. Oh gosh, I'm getting shot. I'm getting hit by someone right here. Do you mind not? Oh, that's why, because I don't have rapid shot up again. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna start loading up Esther, because I got shit to sell. You can take that. You can take that. You haven't started any of the series or just the new one? I mean, it's okay. You don't have to read any of it, of course, but I would highly recommend it. It's quite good. I thought maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Sorry. I thought you'd read Murderbot, but maybe not. Or maybe you read something else and I recommended Murderbot after you said you read something else. That's always possible. Alright. Guys, can you stop running off? I was in the middle of shit.
The dead feel no pain.
Alright, there we go. Fuckers. Can you quit that? Now you're all over there. Get over here. Lure them back over here, if you will, please. 'Cause I'm busy. I'm busy trying to deal with the shit I got. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I do like Rexer. Rexer is really good. I will say, though, there are points, especially in Cloud Rogues, where you're reading it and going, this reads an awful lot like a Stargate Atlantis alternate universe. And I think that's kind of funny. The series goes in a different direction really quickly. It's just kind of funny to me. Because I've read some of her Stargate Atlantis stuff, because she's got a published book for them, as tie-in, and there's some similarities. Especially if you watch The Rising right before reading Cloud Rogues, it's like, yeah, this is a bit, there are some similarities. Differences too, of course, but some similarities. Which is fine, because I really liked Stargate Atlantis, but it is just kind of funny. But then of course, it very quickly goes in its own direction, as it should. Nothing wrong with that. I just think it's sometimes a little funny when you can kind of guess, and you might be wrong, but you can kind of guess that that something had its inspiration from something else. I think that's kind of cool. Like there's a rumor, and I don't know if it's actually true, but there was always a rumor that what's the fucking name of it? The chronologically first book in the Varkosigan saga was like originally conceived of as like Star Trek fanfiction with a Federation officer and a Klingon. And you can kind of see it, though obviously she took it in a very different direction, and Varkosigan's like 15,000 books long, so obviously it's not Star Trek now. But it's interesting when you can kind of see where the idea comes from, whether or not it was a conscious thing or not, or where the inspiration came from. Maybe is the word I'm thinking of. Because I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to say that the writer copied or anything. I don't think that at all. Just sometimes inspiration comes from interesting places, and you think you can tell where the inspiration comes from, but then maybe it is entirely coincidental. Cordelia's Honor, thank you. Wait. Yeah, because Barrier is the second one, yeah. Oh, and The Warrior's Apprentice is the first Miles book. That's where I was getting mixed up. Because, like, wasn't it Warrior something? No, no. That's where I was getting mixed up. I'm not sure how that works either, because I believe Cordelia's Honor was published after The Warrior's Apprentice, but it's possible that it had been conceived of before. Who knows? She might have said so in an interview somewhere or clarified, or maybe not. Maybe it's entirely just a rumor. Very good though. I liked the last Rexera books very much. I wanted more. Though I think it ends in a good place. I mean, a satisfying enough place that it's not like I'm not, I'm not crushed that there isn't anymore. I'm just a little, I want more. All right. I got more shit. Nope, that's okay. So, I'm thinking we're going to try to rest a little bit here and probably get ambushed again. No, we didn't. Cool. So now let's loot some corpses and do some more exploring. Okay, that's why, though, if you'd mentioned that you had been reading Rexura before, then I would have probably recommended Murderbot, and I remembered recommending it, but not that you hadn't read it yet. That explains it, that explains it. Okay. That's very true, that's very true. Again, I'm not criticizing. I think it's funny. There was another book series I read when I was in college that I remember reading and going, okay, this is clearly the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who. Or at least not the 10th Doctor, but I mean the character is very clearly inspired by David Tennant's portrayal of the 10th Doctor. From dialogue to from to the way the character is described. But I mean, it's a very different story. It's a fantasy story involving wizards, and I forgot what the first one is, but the third one involved going into a parallel universe where the character had made a different choice and actually ended up being like the evil villain, and I thought that was really great. I don't remember. Kay Mills was the author though, so The Wizard Squared was the third book, which I remember thinking was quite good. I'll have to read it again if I can find it. Somewhere on my bookshelf. So, or, I mean, you can go back as far, like, with a lot of Barbara Hambley books you can see. I mean, hell, she wrote Star Trek tie-ins. And then there's the backstory of the Here Come the Brides crossover. That's pretty funny. Or at least the alleged backstory. I don't know if it's actually true. But the alleged backstory. The book is Ishmael. It's one of the tie-in books for the original series. And it is actually a crossover with a show that my mother loved in the 70s called Here Come the Brides. The key element is that I don't know if he can really be called a villain. The antagonist in that series was played by Mark Leonard, who played Sarek from Star Trek, obviously. And quite a few other roles. I think he was like 15 Romulans and so on. He's like Jeffrey Coombs in that he played. No, I would say Warrior's Apprentice. I have always said I like to read books in in publication order, and I believe that Warrior's Apprentice was published first, even if, like I said, she might have conceived of the idea in a different order. But I don't know that. I don't know if she did or not. I would start with Warrior's Apprentice, though. Start with Miles, work your way around. Alright. Now, are there more corpses to loot somewhere around here that Oh, a white stag. Let's talk... And a gray render that's not hostile. Okay, let's see what's going on here first before I murder things. The stag ignores you and remains close to the gray render. Oh, no! No, wait. I didn't want to kill it yet. Oh, no, wait, guys, wait. Oh, we killed it. Can I load? Because I want to see what happens if I don't kill it. That's 3 minutes ago. You know, that might be close enough. Yeah. The Ishmael book is pretty hilarious because I guess the backstory I heard for it, which might or might not be true, is that she submitted a different manuscript for a Star Trek book because obviously she's a published author and they like her work and they were going to buy a book from her. And the Ishmael script, I guess, had, or not script, but the Ishmael thing was maybe essentially a fan fiction that she was writing for herself and got slipped in there, and they liked it so much they wanted to take both manuscripts, and that created a little bit of a problem because the Ishmael one was a crossover with a licensed property, and they had to actually get the rights to do it. And I mean, I think it was published in the early 90s, so it wasn't that long ago. Like maybe 10, 15 years. Well, I think the show was out in the 70s. So it, they were able to get the rights and publish it. But I always thought that was really funny. So like that sounds like something that could happen. Like there are a lot of, oh heavens, did I just freeze? I did. Okay. Well, I just reloaded and I have to freeze anyway, but that's okay. It sounds like something that could happen to a fanfic writer nowadays, because there's a lot of folks who write fanfic and also professional stuff. And you're like, yeah, I can see that happening. I probably wouldn't start with the Borders of Infinity short story collection, though, for Virgos again, because I think the framing story isn't going to make a lot of sense without it. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? I'm clicking the wrong fucking thing. Let's get Neverwinter Nights back up. Well, I mean, I guess you don't really need to know what the framing story is, but I don't know. I don't like starting with short stories. Unless that's the first thing published, in which case, gotta, but nah. You're giving me green things up here that seems to imply that you're gonna crash on me. Please don't. No more technical issues, damn it. Have I worn this computer out to death? Maybe. Yes, it is actually possible. Okay. No green shit this time. Alright, so what other rants do I have in me? Fanfic rant, which I think I've done before. I feel sorry for... Oh, you meant that particular short story. That's fair. Yeah, I can see that. If I'm remembering which short story that is. It could be that I'm mistaking it for a different one, which is fine. It's funny. I always liked the later books, the ones where he comes back to Barriar, more than I liked the ones where he's the admiral in space. Not sure why. When I was a kid, I liked the space ones better, of course, but maybe the older I get, the more I like Miles being older as I get older, maybe. That, and I like the characters better. I was never really a big fan of Ellie Quinn, though I will say she was very amusing in Ethan of Athos, which I liked a lot. Okay, I can't get up there. It just looked like there was a path there. I want to know what's going on with that fucking white heart. Okay, I've been trying to loot that guy for like 15 times now. I really gotta let it go. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of people over here, I think. Maybe not, maybe I already killed them. Okay, good for me. Yeah, that is a good Miles one. But yeah, I mean, I think, well, I don't know. I gotta think about that a bit more. Because Because there are some really good ones earlier. Anything with Ivan's always good, but Ivan's in most of it. I remember getting into an internet argument with someone about Captain Vorpatrol's Alliance. Because the person was very disappointed with it, and I guess I can understand the critique. They were like, you know, civil campaign right before that showed Ivan at his best. He can be competent. He doesn't need to be in a farce type story. And it's like, but I mean, I kind of think I always thought the point of Vorpatrol's Alliance was it's okay that he doesn't want to be in a serious thing. It's like Ivan wants to be a character in a farce. He likes it. He doesn't want to be a threat to Miles. He doesn't want to shine too brightly and get recruited into things he doesn't want to do, and he ends up getting recruited anyway because Miles. It's like, but it's actually okay to not be ambitious. I think is kind of the point of all that. Let the poor guy be happy. Yes, he can be competent when things are all exciting and Miles needs him to be, but he doesn't have to be. Alright, I think... Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, stop running off into stupid areas. I don't want to go there yet. I need to explore to a significant...
Yes?
Stop it. They keep running off, and it's really annoying. See, this is why I don't like things with parties. Because parties run off. Okay, there you are. Come on, can you please shoot him, Elena?
You won't know it.
Thank you. Fuck's sake, come on. Stop running around! I don't want you running around. I have to loot all these people before we leave.
Surrender.
I have a place I want to go, and it's not this direction. I'm very annoyed. Look, we can kill these things later. I want to explore up this way now, where I was. Not over here. Because now I'm going to forget I didn't explore here, and I'm going to miss shit. I do not like missing shit. Alright. Oh, and there's more things I have to kill now. Alright, let's kill the Bebelith before you get stripped naked again. Though that was pretty fucking hilarious. Are you wearing clothes, You are? Okay, good. Glad to hear it. I forgot how to do that. How do I do that again? But you know, I wouldn't have nearly as much fun ranting at my characters if I could figure out what the hell I was doing. Let's be honest here. Alright guys, come over here. Go on. Okay, come on. Alright, we'll kill that guy first.
My magic will tear you apart.
Alright, I'm stuck in the fucking web. If you could please... Alright, fine, you can kill him. Now I gotta go back and loot everything. Oh, grounder myself to broadcast commands? Okay, I'll try that later. Right now, I'm just gonna go up here and see what the fuck's up with that stag and that thing. Okay, can I talk to the Grey Render? It growls a warning. And then it tries to kill me. Okay, never mind then. Okay. There's a black crate here. Nice. Oh, more draw-studded leather. Nice. Alright. I sold my other draw-studded armor. You want to hold it? You can hold it. You can have the bolts. I should give you the bolts. I keep forgetting to give you the bolts. Here, you can carry that too. Everyone's a pack mule. It's terrified. Animal empathy. Success. Yay. Stag is distraught by the death of its protector. You apologize for your role in killing the Grey Wender and convince the stag you mean it no harm. It is not moved by your apology and runs off without a backward glance. Aw. Well, that's fair. I'm sorry. Poor thing. Alright. Let's go slowly, because there's shit to find. Don't go kill these things ahead of me. Yeah, that is true, that is true. And it's okay, for the most part. It's just, right now, I need to make sure I'm not missing things, like chests. Like, and if I go too far ahead, I'm gonna forget where I've been. And I'm gonna forget to loot shit. Okay, here we go. Alright. Aster, we're gonna weigh you down. You won't be able to run off as much anyway. There's nothing more fun than a fighter who can't fucking move. It's not like they can't teleport. They teleport all the fucking time. Alright. Alright. So... I forgot what I was saying. Probably wasn't important. I think I was probably amping up my defense of Captain Vor Patrol's alliance. That's what was going on. Which is unnecessary, because thus far no one has critiqued it in front of me. Lately. So. I feel like I already won that argument the last time I had it. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, fine. I know I killed a lot of people. I can't find their corpses now, so hopefully I'll find them. Probably down this way. There's loot I don't have, though, so I hope I find them. Poor Aster, look at how... He's a fucking turtle. Sorry, dude. Way down all the NPCs. Alright. Okay. So we've gone around. Around and around. Oh, there's some more dead things. Money. Arrows. Marital aid. That wizard I keep trying to loot that I can't loot because he's got PC properties. Ah. This is interesting. Oh shit, I think this might be the headquarters. Oh, that's alright. Might as well try to kill him, right? And I can loot the rest of the forest later, I guess. Alright, run through. Hello. Oh. Alright. Fine, I go up. Okay. Alright, so there's an actual sludge somewhere around here. Oh, okay. We can go this way, I guess. Alright, hi. Fine, fuck it, just murder people.
A quick in and out should do it.
Oh, there's the dead green dragon again. Oh, it was dead ahead of time. Good to know. What were they doing with the dragon? I don't think I like that. The implications of that are not good. Alright, I probably need to save more often. Okay. I do feel... guys, must you follow? Right.
As you wish.
Can I?
Surrender.
Okay. You get over here. Okay. Poor dragon. Oh, hi. What are you doing? You people are weird.
Stand and fight if you dare.
Guys. I gotta weigh down the rest of you. Come on. Clearly, that's the answer here, is to just weigh down all of my characters. So they can't run off. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna weigh. Actually, I'm gonna weigh all of you down. Fuck it. Yeah, you're not hard to weigh down. Look at you. You're flimsy, my friend. Flimsy. Watch, he's gonna turn around and cast bull strength on me just to fucking annoy me. And I mean, fair. If the AI is clever enough to do that, I will have to shut my fucking mouth. Okay. Alright. Okay. Have you read any good books recently, Rashke? I promise not to give you too many unsolicited opinions about them, if I've read them, which is possible and possibly not, because there's a lot of good books out there that I've never read. I need to find a box somewhere and shove all the slod tongues in them. That came out wrong. That, definitely. Given my usual joke about slod tongues, that really came out wrong. Oh well. Alright.
Yes?
Yes, I know. I don't care. Thank you. Alright, am I missing something important around here, I guess is the question. I don't think so. I think we got everything. We got the dragon. The dead dragon south of Hillsfar. No, that was a skeleton. Still, that's funny. Should be a hermit's house somewhere. Okay. Ordinary Monsters, a new title, but very good. Like X-Men's Origins, but 200 years earlier. Is it set in that universe, or is it like its own thing? Because it sounds pretty cool. I just never know, because sometimes things have tie-ins I don't expect, and every so often there's a really good tie-in. Yeah, most of the time tie-ins I think tend to be mediocre, but every once in a while you get a really good one. Oddly enough, Warhammer 40k has some really good ones, in my opinion. Ah, it's its own thing. Nice. Very cool. Alright. Okay, I think I'm being thorough enough right now. I don't think I'm missing anything important. I guess we'll find out, yeah? Let me know if you catch me missing anything important. But the X-Men inspiration is hard to miss. Well, yeah, but as you've said with Star Trek, it's one of those things, it's like... It's like... It's a ubiquitous idea, I think, at this point. As long as it does something interesting with it and has interesting characters. I'll even forgive the if it doesn't do anything interesting with it, but does have interesting characters. Because that's the important thing, in my opinion. I can forgive a bad plot if the characters are good. Well, depends on how bad the plot is. Sometimes it's bad enough where you're just like, but
Stand and fight if you dare.
and I'm stuck in the fucking thing. That's why I have a drow cloak somewhere in my bag, isn't it? Guys, Astar, you walk like a turtle. Why are you even running off? See? Look at you. You're already half health. You're gonna die. So I'm guessing the main headquarters is gonna be in another screen, because I don't think there's enough room down here for a full headquarters. And Astar's out again.
Feel no pain.
I'm just glad this isn't like the Shadow Lord's Demon Dreamcatcher series where you lose XP if your henchman dies. Because that was annoying. I liked it in general, but the henchman XP loss was really fucking annoying. Because Anira would walk into fucking everything.
The dead feel no pain.
Like those guys are.
Should do it.
Like, why are you guys in the fucking fire again? I didn't tell you to go in the fire. That's part of the reason why I tell you to stay here. But you're idiots. Ah! A web serial called Worm. Superhero deconstruction before they became the rage. I think it's one of those trends that come in and out. Of course, you have the Watchmen, and then you have a lot of things play it straight, and then you have the Boys and Invincible. I think the Authority kind of counted too, depending on when they were being written. It's like I think Ellis's Authority was a little more straightforward, and then Miller's Authority kind of had that whole Mark Miller misanthropic elements that I'm not a huge fan of. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Mark Miller's bad necessarily, but I do think his version of things tends to be a bit more, I don't know, dislikable. Which I think is intentional, but it's not a style that I'm particularly enamored with. But who knows? I mean, I'm basing my opinion of Miller on like stuff from like when I was doing my comic blog back in the early 00s, so that was like almost 20 years ago. It is very possible that his style has changed now, and that I would like it better. It's also equally possible it didn't, because I remember trying the Unfunnies, and that wasn't really worth reading, in my opinion. Well, I mean, it was worth reading to just like realize how bad it was, but it was not worth reading in the sense of expecting something good. The title was accurate. Alright. I definitely should have sold more. I'm probably gonna take... Well, maybe I can buy a few more expensive things from her and balance out the sale. I think I can sell at the Temple of Mieliki too. And maybe even Hillsfar. Go back to Hillsfar and sell shit. Because I'm going to have a lot to sell. Now, granted, some of this stuff's probably going to be fairly cheap. Let's rest. I was expecting us to run afoul of something. We did not. That's good. All of you will walk very slowly. Thank you. Maybe they're trying to run ahead of me so I don't keep looting things and shove things in their packs. That is always possible. I do have a lot of opinions about the X-Men, but I'm actually behind with it though. I tend to fall behind and then catch up in spurts. So I like the whole Krakoa thing, but I haven't really gotten too far into it. Mostly, I just enjoyed that they finally decided to start implying a threesome. Because honestly, I read some of those '90s issues of X-Men with Scott, Jean, and Wolverine, and there were quite a few where it's just like, you know what? All three of you should fuck. It seems pretty clear that all three of you would be on board with it. It's just Wolverine needed to get a clue and realized he needed to flirt with both of them. I'm pretty sure if they realized he wanted a package deal, they would have agreed a long time ago. And it was pretty clear after a bit that he wanted the package deal. I'm just saying. Alright, shit. There are areas on my map that are unexplored, huh? I don't think I can get anywhere with that, but I just like... Is there a cave here, or is it just a weird incline? Let me know if you catch me missing something, okay? Perilous waif. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. I remember reading relatively recently Jack Campbell's The Lost Fleet and quite enjoying that. It's basically kind of like Captain America, but in space. And with a very long war of attrition going on. Um, but I very much enjoyed it. Lost Fleet, that's what it was. I'm not sure what I said it was, but I'm not sure I said the actual title of the series. I keep trying to loot that fucker. That's hilarious. Okay, I think I'm gonna head down to the Order encampment, or maybe I should head up and sell shit. Nah. Let's get our ass kicked by the Order before I go sell shit, huh? I think that's a good plan. Mm. Author burnout does tend to happen. I still wonder if Martin will ever finish A Song of Ice and Fire. I kind of go back and forth on whether I think he would, because the fan base does get very irritating about it. Like the poor guy could post an image of himself in a hospital bed, and they'll be like, "Well, why the hell aren't you writing more of the next book?" It's like, and I mean, there is an ending out there. It's just I don't think a lot of folks are fans of that particular ending, but well, I think some people liked it. The show has an ending, just... And honestly, I've always kind of thought the book ending is going to be fairly similar to the show ending. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be, but I kind of think it's going to be. I kind of feel like that's part of the reason why it didn't completely fit in the show, is because they skipped some steps. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Alright. Yeah, I think if it'll let me, I might pop back to Elven Tree to sell shit before I go further on. Though I'm not sure it will let me go quick. Oh, that might not let me. I'm thinking aloud, and my thought out loud might not work. I feel really bad for killing that Bebelith, though. It was only mean when I approached. It might have been fine if I'd left it alone. Alas, alas. Dare and beware. I still think dare and beware is like early fuck around and find out. Alright. You know what? Let's just go fuck up the Order. I think we got enough room to loot shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Look, it's nice when an author will finish a series, and I certainly can understand not wanting to read a book series until you know it's finished, or you know it's never gonna finish. Like I did stop with A Song of Ice and Fire for that reason. I figure I'm gonna wait. If he finishes it, great. if he doesn't finish it, I might still continue it at that point, knowing that it's not going to finish. But I mean, that's my choice. If he doesn't write a word again, that's up to him. And people get so weirdly entitled about it. Mm. That he was not. And maybe he is. I mean, the I think it's hard to write. It's like the only time I've ever successfully written anything was for like National Novel Writing Month, and that's because I can't write without a deadline, and a lot of pressure. But it's so easy for the enthusiasm to just go away, and I'd imagine that he's got more. He's a professional and so on, but sometimes you just like it's. Did I just go into the same place I left? I did. I can't really blame him for maybe thinking "fuck you guys" if you're gonna be total dicks about it. But who knows? All right, Cormanthor encampment. I don't know. I mean, he got paid. If he wants to rest on his laurels. I mean, especially if it turns out the ending's gonna be similar enough to the ending that some folks didn't like. I don't know. Like I said, I've got friends who are very adamant that the ending is going to be very, very different. That what's her name's not going to go crazy and try to burn up the place, um, and we're not going to get King you know who or anything like that. And I mean, they might be right, but it's like I just hope they're bracing for themselves for the idea that maybe they're wrong. I sometimes think I always wonder about folks who get really, really. I know, right? Because honestly, the ending made more sense for where I left off with the book than I thought it did for the show. And rewatching, and I knew the ending kind of before I really watched the show because I watched it just afterwards with my folks. And I mean, I could see where it was kind of going in that direction. It's just it seemed to go A, B, C, D, and then skip to Z instead of fleshing it out a little more. But I mean, I could see it. It didn't really shock me, and there were parts I really liked about it. One thing I really liked about it was how every prophecy turned out to be bullshit. Because I remembered it occurred to me because I was reading someone complain, well, the prophecy about the eye color and the killing it didn't come out to anything. And then someone else was complaining, and the whole thing about supplanted by a younger, more beautiful queen or killed by a younger brother, etc., didn't come true. And it's like, okay, well, if one prophecy didn't really work it out, that might be sloppy writing. If all of them didn't work out, then yeah, really. Then maybe that's on purpose. Like Rhaegar thought he needed three children to be his three-headed dragon or whatever the fuck it is. His wife could only give him two. He decides to up and kidnap a girl, and in the process, basically dooms his entire dynasty. And that makes some sense. And then promptly, the son he does conceive there kills off what's left of the dynasty. There you go. Um, Cersei makes it so much harder for herself by distrusting every woman that comes across and antagonizing her one brother while clinging to the other one. And she could have had a much better fate if she maybe didn't do that. And so on and so forth. I thought that was pretty clever, actually. And I always kind of said my own opinion was that none of the candidates were going to end up with the Iron Throne at the end. It's like it had to be someone who couldn't be entitled to it through conquest or blood. Somehow I got that idea in my head, and so I felt kind of gratified when. But it's like poor Jon Snow was never going to be able to sit on the Iron Throne. Not that he wanted it, but for the same reason that Daenerys couldn't. They weren't. I do not believe it's going to end with a Targaryen on the Iron Throne, no matter what. But that's my own thought. But I've got some friends who are big Daenerys fans who are like, "Oh no, it's absolutely going to be a much happier ending for her," and I'm going to be like, "Okay." I mean, for you, I hope you're right. For me, I hope it's a satisfying read, whatever it is. For you, I hope you're right. But I just hope you're okay with it if you're not right. Every time a finale comes up for a TV show, I kind of have that thought too. Because there are people who are so adamant and so passionate about their interpretation of events and their predictions, and I get that way too. But it's like sometimes, you can have the most brilliant interpretation and prediction in the world that makes so much sense and be like, I think this is going to happen because of this, this, and this, and it could be incredible. Like, if this happens, it'd be really incredible because it brings everything together. But sometimes the creators don't read it the way you do. I mean, I'll be honest with you. This is egotistical to say, but some of my fan theories about how things go that I've had, I personally, this is egotistical as I said, think they were better than how the individual shows went. Because I, being a fan watching it all along, pulled together so many things that were here and there and random and big and small and made a theory that I thought worked with everything and was really satisfying, and the creators went with something else. There you go. You always keep in mind the Forever Night. I always think of Grimm, actually, when it comes to shipping, at least, because there it's like, well, look, did the main character end up with his rapist? No? Alright, we're doing okay there. The Forever Night finale is a good one, though. It's like, I mean, like, thematically, it did fit. It did. It's just like, I do remember the first time I watched it and just being all like, what just happened? I think also I'd missed the episode or two before, so, and I didn't, so I think the episode with, Lacroix's daughter I missed the first time around, so I didn't quite understand what killed half the cast before then, and so I was just like, wait, what happened? What? Why? Ah! That was fun. It's all very quiet here. The campfires crackle and spit, bathing the deserted camp in an eerie red glow. The flap to the large tent before you hangs limply open, revealing nothing but scattered, worthless junk inside. Is this a trap? Oh shit, this might be a trap. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I'm thinking I need to get back to the Elven Tree. I'm thinking I probably should have sold shit at the Elven Tree. I'm thinking that they're probably attacking the Elven Tree. And that I'm not going to be able to sell shit, am I? Alright. What are you telling me now? Yep, the place seems to be deserted. Okay. Yep, I'm calling it. I got lured away, and now I'm gonna have to... Is there a spy in the Elven Tree? Up, here we go. Cutscene. Uh-oh. That's the dragon. Oh, maybe it was a trap for me here. Okay, I was thinking that they might have used that time to attack, the Elven Tree. But maybe they're...
said you were unusually strong. No matter. My
Oh yeah, she was a dragon.
comes now. You will die here.
Your mom? I'm assuming polymorph was involved, or else your poor dad probably got a little charred. Alright. Alright. Well, then my theory about a spy is probably not correct. Because I was thinking, if they lured me here to attack Elven Tree, then there was probably a spy that would let them know that I needed to be worried about to begin with, and left. Okay. Oh, I need to not stand in this fucking blaze. One sec. Did I save recently? Probably not. So let's try not to die. I can't see what her health is. Sorry, Mom. Unfortunately, you look kind of red, so I don't really want to kill you with fire until I know that's going to actually work on you. Oh, there we go. I didn't actually think I was going to be able to get it from here. Okay. That looked like some good treasure, though, so... Alright. Okay. Is that all of them? I thought what's his name was still here.
And so,
Poor Astar, he just kind of keeled over and on top of that. Okay. Oh, there we go. I knew there was one still around. Gosh. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to... There we go. Okay. Feel like there's still someone I can kill somewhere around here. Maybe not? Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm still a little suspicious. Okay. Astor's still half dead. Let's go loot the crippled Fang. Poor lady. Alright, the Cult of the Dragon. Magic Rod. Oh, I do like that. Because my clear thought ring, I think, is only 3. The secret society known as the Cult of the Dragon has existed in the realms for over 400 years. The primarily human membership seeks to elevate evil dragonkind to rule all of Toril as its dominion. When possible, the cult transforms powerful, willing evil dragons into Draco-liches. The cult's main activities include serving as an intelligence gathering and communication network for the evil dragons of Faerun and the cult's Draco-liches. Cult members regularly visit the lairs of evil dragons, praising them effusively and telling them of the destinies Samaster First Speaker proclaimed for all of them. Rulership over all. Cult members contribute large amounts of treasures to these dragon hordes, offer any assistance at their disposal, healing potions and spells, or exchange of spells or other magical knowledge, enlarge or otherwise expand the dragon's lairs, add mechanical or magical traps to the lairs, and generally work to persuade these dragons to actively cooperate with the cult. Cult members also make all necessary preparations for dragons that do consent to be... Why, though? What do the humans get out of this? I mean, I'd imagine they get something out of it, but what exactly do they get out of it? Just like, I get to... I'm serving the most powerful person and thus I'm awesome? Or is there, like, an actual, like, benefit? Poor fucking dude. What the hell? Uh-oh. I fucked up. No! Stop it. It's not responding. No, don't crash on me. You can see where it froze. Okay. I'm gonna have to kill this thing again. I want to kill this thing again. It was hard. Maybe I can keep Astor alive this time. No, you're not responding. Why are you not responding to me? Alas. Alright. Well. Let's fix this fuckery. I'm trying to think of other endings of series where I thought things really went awry. Usually I think endings are okay. I mean, sometimes they're a little blander than I'd like, or so on. I can think of a few excellent ones. I remember being disappointed by the Xena ending, which is funny, because I wasn't really a huge fan of Xena, but I wasn't a big fan of the ending. There. I liked to do South's ending. That was quite romantic, actually. Off into the Canadian wilderness on a dog sled. Might as well have just married on the back. Oh, 9 minutes ago? Fuck me. Alright. Forever night. Alright. Time to kill a dragon again. Uh-oh, where am I? Oh no, I'm all the way over here? Am I sure that I don't have anything more recent than this? There's an autosave. Nope. That's the most recent. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Well, at least it's not a huge area, right? So, my initial thought when I got into this, as you saw, was that this was to lure me out and they were going to attack Elventree. I'm rather pleased that that does not seem to be the case. Oh, it's a it's a gate I couldn't see from the angle I was at. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Um, I am pleased that that wasn't the case because okay, crackling spit. It's deserted. Well, it might still be the case. Come to think on it, I mean Magnus isn't here. Did what's her name's son disappear on me? I think it did. I think that fucker did. Oh, hey, that looks pretty. Aster, if you could hold this, you might end up wearing it eventually, but we'll see. Did that go into your bag? Yes. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna save. Okay. What are you doing, kitten? I gave you your meds, right? Yeah, I think so. They're not like really scary huge deal meds. They're just kitty had an itch. I'm doing Moonsea. I am. Hello, Lilith Hobo. How are you? You're pretty good for being able to tell that this is Moonsea right away. I'm using my character Elena Frayne, who had been through Siege of Shadowdale and Crimson Tides of Tethir. I'm still a little upset that I killed that gray render. Ah, okay.
No matter. My mother, the
Awesome.
comes now. You will die here.
Now, I actually just did this battle and won, but then had a crash, so I hope I have as much success this time. Oh, and what's his name ran off? He's hiding behind his mother's skirts, that fucker. I see how it is. Alright. Actually, come to think about it, why don't I do this real quick? There we go. Come on, shoot him. I saw you trying to backstab a dragon. Oh, I think we actually killed her. Yay, okay. Now. Alright, now is there anything else I can kill? Oh yeah, there's a dude. Hi, douchebag.
Stand and fight if you dare.
Which is actually what my mother nicknames one of my exes. Hey, it wasn't really an ex though. There we go. Come on. You know, Spell Mantle doesn't really work on archers. Just kind of pointing that out. Alright. Now, we're going to save again. Yeah, caster, kill it, yep. I'm playing an Arcane Archer. I've reached the Arcane Archer stage where I'm pretty good at not dying. Not perfect, as was evidenced earlier today, but reasonably good at not dying. My poor, poor henchman. Like I said, I'm really, really hoping Elven Tree's not going to be under attack when I get back there. It's like, I wouldn't put it past them. But I like Elven Tree, and I gotta sell shit. So, here's hoping. Alright, I think I'm still fairly early in the module. I think Arcane Archer is really fun. I will say the prerequisite levels with Ranger, because I did it with Ranger. I think maybe Rogue wouldn't be quite so bad. With Ranger and Wizard, I was very killable initially. It's like the first couple levels there are hard. You want to have a good henchman and so on to help. But once you start getting Arcane Archer levels, you jump up in strength really quickly. Especially with the whole enchanted or imbued arrow stuff. That gets powerful pretty quickly because you get that built-in +1 your to arrows at your first level of Arcane Archer, and that's generally early enough that that's actually still useful. And it goes up. So I think at this point in time, being that I'm Arcane Archer 10, uh, Imbue I think is the fireball arrow. Um, Secret arrow. Stop that, you fuckhead. Stop it. Enchant arrow 5. I get like an instant +5 for baseline arrows, so they're not bad. This is the enhanced edition Moonsea. Alright, so I think we won. I've looted the corpses. I've theoretically looted all the corpses I left behind in that other forest, but I'm not 100% certain about that, so I might go spelunking later. Well, no, it's only caves, spelunking if it's caves, I think. But I might go forest digging for remains later. In the meantime, yep. Back to Elventree. There's a whole part of this map that I have not gotten to explore yet. I hope I get to. Elventree, please be okay. I like Elventree. Uh-oh. Are you not letting me select Elventree? Oh. What the hell? That was not my intention. Okay. That random area in Cormanthor. Okay. Hold on, I need to reload because I think I fucked something up when I was doing that back and forth, so. There we go. Scavenging is... Yes, that's it, thank you. That's the word. Spelunking, scavenging. Not quite the same thing. Now, I did like that random area, but the going back and forth and the encroachment thing was not my intention, so I'm going to try this again. I hope I get back to that area, though, because that was a cool area. Alright. Actually, where did the sun go? I do want to make sure that he's not... Do I need to still loot these people? I guess I do. Fuck. I'm an imbecile. Alright. How did he get out this way? Did he vault over the fence like Jones did in that episode of Midsummer Murders? That was very entertaining. Midsummer Murders is a show I very much enjoy. There's all the murders in Midsummer. Like, I don't know after so many years how they have a population in their county, but it's quite fun to watch. I once set a technocracy mage game in a version of Midsummer, because I thought it was funny. Like, what's the worst place a bunch of technocrats can hang out? Midsummer. I'm not a very good storyteller / dungeon master, though, so. But the players seem to enjoy it, I guess. I don't know. I blatantly stole plots from the show. But adjusted it just slightly because I knew one of my players would actually go watch the show. And he did, because he's like that. Alright. Alright, I think I've looted here. Oh shit, did she lose her armor? Did she fight the Bebelith? I think she did fight the Bebelith. Okay, let's see if we can get her armor. Thank you. I don't know how long she's been armorless, but okay. Here. Oh wait, does that do nothing? Here, wear that. If I'd known she didn't have any decent armor, I would have given her my, Oh, on the other hand, the tumble might work better for her. Thank you for letting me know. My eye candy probably should be wearing clothes. And my theory that Alina was a lesbian because she didn't notice that Aster was naked might be incorrect because she also didn't notice that Larissa was naked. I don't think she just notices nudity. Maybe she's from a wood elf tribe that is naturally naked all the time. That would make some sense. Okay, 1 click. Don't get weird about it. Alright, random area. Okay. 2 hours, random area. And there are some dead rangers. Crasteries. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Let's... Oh, it's this guy whose mom I just killed. Carandas stands 7 feet tall, rippling muscles bulging beneath the thick red scales covering his body. Between his draconic heritage and the mighty greatsword he wields, the commander of the Order of the Crippled Fang looks every inch one of the most formidable warriors in the realms. I kind of suspected. Alright, I guess we're going to talk to him. And he killed... Who's Craster Reese? I knew that name. This poor fellow.
I am weighted down too heavily.
Oh, well, actually, hold on. Aster, you're going to have to carry shit again. There we go. I like to imagine he's just looking at me going, why are you looting the bodies without even talking to me? Are you that disrespectful? Yes, I am. Fuck off. Okay. Okay, now we'll save. Ah, it was just warning me about this.
Vengeance upon all the softskins.
Oh, it's autosave. Nice. Standing before the corpses of Craster and his elven companions is their killer, the draconic warrior you encountered briefly back at the Order encampment. He leans casually... Is there another dead person? I only looted 2. Casually on his huge greatsword that seems to hum with power.
3 softskins, and none of them put a scratch on me. The big one, he might have been dangerous were he not as slow as an ox. This is why your kind is but vermin compared with the glory of dragonkind. You are weak creatures, unfit to rule a land such as this.
You found some courage since the last time we met.
You think I ran in fear? I could see you were occupied. I did not wish to ruin the prospect of a fair duel by intervening. These 3 were but a diversion to pass the time until you arrived. My mother was foolish to trust the lies of the softskins. You saw what has become of her. Once, she was known as Shashura, the Red Death, scourge of the Moonsea. Now, she is simply the Crippled Fang, a sad name for
Tragic.
sad human magelings tricked her into accepting their false promises of immortality. When I saw what they had done to my mother, I slew them all. Then I swore vengeance upon all the softskins.
That sounds like the work of the Cult of the Dragon.
Well, they may call themselves that. But to associate those lying maggots with the greatest beings on the planet is an insult to dragonkind. They were mere slaves, bound to my mother's will through the power of this sword. It is Netherese in origin, a gift from the Archmage Magnus to seal our alliance. He is a softskin I can respect. His wrath exceeds even my own.
Tell me about this alliance.
To sow death and destruction. To see this wretched human land tear itself apart. Magnus desires only to see
Interesting.
the Zentarum dead. I would see all of humanity wiped out.
Wonder what he has against the Zentarum. Not that I blame him necessarily. Where's this Magnus?
His whereabouts should not concern you. Your victory back in our camp was meaningless. You have depleted our numbers, but the Order will reform as quickly as my mother's undead body. That is the power this sword possesses. That, and the power to deal swift death.
Let's end this.
Think you can challenge me, Carandas of the blood of Shashura, first sword of the Fang, and future heir to the southern Moonsea? Your hubris is amusing.
How's your thing against fire?
Prepare to die, fool.
Okay.
I will...
Alright. There we go. Maybe I should have waited till I didn't have henchmen? That is a nice sword. Alright. carry any more items at all. Ooh, haste boots. I know what those are. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, one sec. Aster, I need you to pack meal for me some more. Potion of heal. Boots. Netheril, Pride of the Archwizards. That one's actually I don't remember reading before. In all the history of the civilized... I mean, I know what Netheril is, I just don't remember seeing this book before. In all the history of the civilized races, no nation forwarded the advancement of magic so much, or fell so quickly, as the human nation of Netheril. Ruled by Archwizards, whose power was so great they created flying cities in the clouds, Netheril remains the ultimate testament both to human ambition and to human hubris. It's said that the mightiest Archwizards of Netheril could challenge the very gods, and in this end proved to be their undoing. The Archwizard Karsus, desperately seeking a way to fight back against the magic-draining race known as the Farim, which were threatening the existence of Netheril, cast a mighty spell that stole the divinity of the goddess of magic. Unable to cope with his sudden ascent to godhood, Karsus was destroyed by the divine energy, tearing him apart. In an instant, magic failed across the realms. The floating enclaves of Netheril fell and crashed to the earth, killing all within. Even now, almost 2,000 years after the fall of Netheril, remnants of that great civilization remain to remind us of an age when magic was at its zenith. Among the most powerful artifacts of Netheril were the blades, each one forged by one of the greatest archwizards of the period. It is said that with such a weapon, one of ambition could raise or destroy armies, for they each hold a portion of their creator's power. Fortunately, all such weapons have been lost. For the sake of continued peace in the realms, it might be best if they remain undiscovered until the end of time. Alright, what's this thing? Oh, there we go. Forged by Netherese Archwizard over 2,000 years ago, this huge greatsword is one of the mightiest weapons of its type in Faerun. Enchanted beyond the limits of what modern-day wizardry is able to achieve, Dominion's power can enslave the minds of humanoids and monsters alike. I think I'm going to keep this, even though I can't use it. At the same time, the Great Blade grants its wielder complete immunity to mind-affecting and death magic. While Dominion is of little use in combat to those not accustomed to fighting with such weapons, its powers can be tapped by any being strong enough to command it. Holy shit. Yeah, we're keeping this. I apparently can use it. I don't intend to use it often, but I'm fucking keeping it. Also, I don't think I'll get a price for it nearly what it's worth. Okay. Oh, alright. I didn't realize that there was still something to loot. Alright. Well, hopefully I can sell shit. I would like to sell shit. Okay. Well, Grandis was a little anticlimactic. Maybe he shouldn't have attacked me while I was in the group. Power of friendship and all. I mean, he probably could have taken me if I were alone. I'm just not, alone. 12 entry. Alright. So, do I want to sell at the shop or at the temple? Let's sell at the shop first. Everything seems okay. So there's the mage shop, the regular shop, and the temple. And between them, maybe I'll be able to sell everything. Let's first drain her coffers. Alright. Hello, friend.
Warm winds and hello.
Let me see your merchandise. Well, I have some new goods for you to sell to people. I'm gonna say that right now. Alright, let's start here. What is this? Alright. Sell it. What is this? Sell it. What is this? Sell it. What is this? Sell it. Sell, 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 sell. 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 Selling, selling all the stuff, all the stuff, all the stuff. Selling, selling all the stuff until I find something good. Half plate plus 3. Your half plate is plus 2. Alright, let's compare these things. got 31. 31. I'll let you keep your own stuff. Cloak of Movement Freedom. I feel like I've got a cloak that has freedom, but just in case I don't, let's take a look at that. Great Axe +3. Masterwork Longbow. Masterwork Staff. Masterwork Staff. Okay. You're next. Selling all the marital aids, marital aids, marital aids, selling all the marital aids. I'm sure they've got other uses, but that's what I'm assuming they're used for. Marital aids is my favorite euphemism. It's just silly. Oh shit, not enough gold, huh? I have drained her coffers dry. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything I can buy from her that will give her more money so that I can sell shit to her? I don't really think so, but you never know. Not enough gold, not enough gold. Shit. This is gonna be a problem. At least they can sell the slot tangies, I suppose. Alright, maybe I can buy one of these magic bags. Let's buy that. There we go. Still not enough, huh? Shit. Okay. I can sell the masterwork stuff at least, so there's that. Nope, not enough. Alright, let's go find the next shopkeeper I can malign, huh? Buy a few more of these. There we go. Alright. Okay, so is there anything I want to upsell for the guys? Oh my. That's nice. No damage though. How does that work? This blade literally hums with power. The closer a person's hand comes to the pommel, the louder the hum. The blade is supposed to have belonged to the famous swordsman known as the Laughing Knight. He would ride his charger into battle, laughing loudly while holding the singing sword. But it says no damage. I'm not sure what that means. I don't think I'm going to buy something that says no damage, though. Just in case that actually has significance. Alright. Okay, well, let's go loot the coffers of somebody else, right? I might have to go back to Vunlar and sell shit. Oh, I see. The 1 to 8. Okay. I still don't think I'm gonna get it, but it's good to know. I could see myself buying some more stuff from the Sentinel.
Hail,
So,
wanderer. I
items?
am loath to part.
Don't worry, I got plenty of shit that you might like. Believe me. Actually, speaking of, Nope. You do not buy for as nice a price as your friend, but that's okay. I'm gonna get that because I think I've got a regular one. And you never know when you might need charisma. I just have to sell my lesser cloak at some point. Alright, before I even get into the boys' stuff, I should probably sell my stuff. That's extra. +4. Okay, I did want to keep one +4, but I might have that in a bag somewhere. So we'll find out. Well, I'm certainly not going to run out of wands anytime soon. Oh, 5,000. Okay, fuck. You're not a good merchant to sell things to. I might sell that, actually. I don't think I need that anymore. No, let's put all the ones in here. That's true. The Temple of Tempest is quite good about that. Speaking of, that's a place I can spend money. Alright. Oh, curse your upper limit. But that's okay. I can still sell a lot of heavy shit to you that's less valuable. Put that there. Yeah, not selling that. That's expensive too. Okay, let me go through and find the stuff that's too expensive. Oh, I was putting those in a different one, huh? Hey, Larsa. No, not that. There. Hold on to this for me, will you? Oh yeah, we can sell that. Yeah, not selling this. That's my good one. Where's this one, though? Oh. Yeah, we'll keep that. Never know when that might be useful. These, I think, are boosts of haste. Alright, so who'd be best person to have boosts of haste for? I'm feeling like she would be the best person to have boosts of haste for. On account of having someone run up and backstab things is usually pretty good. Ooh. Another one. You know what? Let's sell the books. You seem like you'd like books. I'm gonna sell you books. I got my use. Alright. Ooh, Dominion is a quest item. I can't sell it. Not that I was going to anyway, because it was cool, badass, but still good to know. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Just making some room. Okay. One day. One day I will figure out how to make this all spiffy. And then I will promptly mess it up as soon as I start playing again. Because that's how it goes. Okay. Scale mail. Garfindel's list. My shopping list from Crimson Tides. That was a good shopping list. I found that shit and I was quite happy. Alright, wands and staves and something I can't sell for very much yet. Sell no wands ever. I'm going to die and all of my stuff is going to be wands. Be like, how does this woman have so many wands? We don't know, we think she's obsessive. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Right. I've looked at those 3 times. Let's see. This guy's got a lot of money, I have to admit. Not selling that. You can take my Zentarum book, though. Natural armor. Here. Come on. There you go. Probably gonna regret giving her boots of speed, but that's alright. Moonsea? Bunlar. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. That was my adventure, I'm keeping that fucker. Wand of slaying humans. Still not terribly comfortable with the idea that these are terribly common in the Elven Tree. I mean, you know, I know that there are a lot of nasty humans around, but it's still not terribly comfortable, the thought. Alright. Pretty sure I have one of those in the box, but that's okay. No, I should get, what's his name, a +5, shouldn't I? The next time I go to Hillsfire, I'll get him a +5. Oh, there's my Ring of Clear Thought, which I can promptly replace with a better Ring of Clear Thought. Not that I'm wearing it, but you never know when you might need to be smart. Okay. Nope. Figured as much, but always good to check. Ah, here's a big chunk though. This guy's got a lot of cash. I honestly figured I'd have wasted his stuff by now. Maybe it comes of being a shrine to Mistra. Oh, there's the cloak I wanted to be rid of. Okay. Nope. I want to keep those. Keeping those. I would gladly get rid of the Dagger of Chaos if I could find someone who could pay for it. But not, I don't sell cheap, damn it. Alright. Alright, I think I pretty much hit everything I can sell off of her, but I think what's his name's got a few things. No, 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 don't do this now. No, not after all that. No. I sold so much, now I have to restart. That's unfair. That is really unfair. I'm very tempted to call it a night and then come back and just sell everything again. Because I don't know where I just saved. Ah, fuck. After all that. After all that. I'm the world's slowest inventory person anyway, and then you do that to me. Ah. Alright, fine. I'm gonna bore people and go through that again. Sell it all, sell it all. My god, what do you think is going on? Why is that on? Maybe that's why I'm getting such trouble. It's like, don't get me wrong, I like blue stacks, but I don't want it going on in the background. Alright. I am probably going to call it a night soon, so if you ducked out early, I wouldn't blame you. But, let's see, where did I leave off? Please let me have at least finished selling at the goal. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe the quick save actually worked, unless I only have a few more things to sell. That would be wonderful. I think sometimes the quick save does work when I'm frozen, it's just I don't necessarily know what I've just done. So hopefully I didn't sell us something I need. Not that I would ever notice, I think. Okay. Okay. Hey.
Hail, wanderer.
Items for sale?
I am loath.
It's quite a... Oh, good. Look at that. That's quite nice. I think I did sell most of what I need then. Okay. So my stuff is gone through. It looks like. Look at all that empty space I've got myself again. Alright, so let's see. Astar... I thought I got all of your stuff. But let's double check. Okay, you're fine. Larissa... Yep. Just a whole bunch of ammunition. And Aramith, who I think is actually wearing nothing. I should probably give him shit, shouldn't I? Maybe I should give him those boots I sold instead of selling him those boots, huh? Alright, well let's sell shit and clear his inventory, and then maybe I can buy him a few things. He is a wizard after all, and this is a wizard thing. He is a wizard, yeah? Or is he a... Is he a sorcerer? No, he's a wizard. Oops. Fuck. Alright. Sorry about that.
Wanderer.
Yes, items please.
I am loath to...
Alright. I realize I pronounce Aramith like Aramis with a lisp. So, like I pronounce Aramis. That's kind of funny to me. My god, this person's got a lot of money, though. I gotta remember to sell to her. It's just, unfortunately, her thresholds are really low. Like, those maces sell for more than she's willing to give me. But aside from that, I might go to the temple just to see if I can get rid of those. Alright, in the meantime, though, I should not have sold the boots of Element Kind back. Bracers of armor +4. I guess you can have mine. Unless I've got another set of bracers of armor that I'm not thinking of, which is always possible. That's what I'm looking for now. Alright. I do. Alright, you can have these. I shouldn't have sold those boots back, should I? Oh well. I'd rather he not die, you know? Belt of agility? Nah. I think I've got a belt or two that might work for him. Here, have a cloak of movement. I do kind of want you to get out of the way of shit. Yeah, you can wear that. You might end up staying barefoot though, dude. Alright. Yeah, because I'm not spending that much money on you. I do like the Lantern of Revealing, but... Alright, I think I've actually sold what I need to sell for the most part. I'm gonna quick stop at the Temple of Maliki, though. Maliki? They say Maliki. That's the thing with modules for voice acting, is I'm finally figuring out how these deities are supposed to be pronounced. But to be honest with you, I'm still not gonna call her SUNY. SUNY is a university in New York. I will call her soon. And you're gonna either be okay with that or you're gonna bitch about it, which is fair. You're allowed. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna report in just to see what happens and then call it a night. I'm not gonna continue on with the plot though.
What can I do for you?
Services please? Now let's see, what is your threshold? I got a few maces that I want to sell you. Not here. I got a few maces that I need to find again. Ah, you have a fairly high threshold. I like your high threshold. Look at that. That's a lovely threshold, isn't it? Just unfortunately, it's the least amount of things I actually want to buy from him. That's the downside. Okay, well, anyway. What's your name? Come on. And let me see the expensive shit I have. Because I got a bit here and there. And see if there's anything he wants to buy. Okay, his thing is a little less than the Adventurer Guild. But a little more. So those... Fucking really? Okay. I clearly am having computer issues, I think. That's only kicking in now, but still. Alright, I've attempted to save. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and if not, I might call it quits a little bit before I actually report in, because this is irritating. It's too many, I believe the bug happens because I have to open, or I open too many containers at a time. Which, unfortunately, this character carries a lot of shit. So I gotta watch out for that. But I also think I need to figure out why my computer's being sketchy. I probably have too many applications going on in the background again. That's probably it. And God, it looks like there is a lot. I'm gonna have to go look up to see how many of those things are actually, like, useful and what things I can actually shut down. Huh, okay. Well, you can do that. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's Beamdog credits. That's kind of cool. Alright. How good it is save. I gotta remember that it does save when I have the inventory bug, which it didn't used to pre-patch, so another plus for the patch. I like the patch. I think overall it's been quite useful. After I stopped having that weird graphics glitch, I wonder how I fixed that. I know I did something. I'll have to watch my old VODs and see if I can figure out what the hell I did. Start merchant? Right. I wanted to see in some of these fancier bags if I had something worth selling. Those, no. Those, no. Nope. 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 Maybe. Nope. Still too much. Alright. I'm not gonna fuck around here anymore. Let's go talk to what's his name and report in. Unfavorable. My ass. I just saved your fucking town. I'm getting tired. Good to know. You're welcome, by the way. Alright. So I will save, report to the inn to see what happens, and then call it a night. I'm not going to be playing tomorrow, as I am dog sitting, and it's a little kind of tedious to try to play dog sitting. So Monday and Tuesday, I think I'm dog sitting. I think they'll be.
Hi.
Larissa, could you please move? Oh, I'm sorry. I almost feel sorry for the Dracolich. Oh, I keep forgetting to talk to them. No doubt she was evil and cruel, but no creature deserves to suffer an undead state. I'm speaking from experience here. My memories keep returning. Perhaps someday soon I'll discover who I really am. Or was. That thought scares me a little. Okay, so, Irma.
Yes?
Half-dragons are exceptionally rare, and for that we should all be thankful. Take the arrogance of both a human and a dragon, and you have a creature so insufferable, make the company of a leper seem welcome. That's mean to lepers. I'm intrigued by Larissa. Interesting. Necromancy is not my strongest school of magic, yet I know enough to understand that her existence ought not be possible. I'm keen to discover more of her nature. Okay, I think that's everything. Now I kind of want to defend her virtue. The half-dragon was a ferocious opponent. His hatred of humanity blinded him and made him rash in battle. Otherwise, he would have been near unstoppable.
I fear for Larissa. It can't be pleasant to die and then be brought back with no memory of your former life.
I wasn't expecting him to
It is
talk for that part.
memories that make us who we are.
It's true. I do agree with that, for the most part. I mean, I don't know. If you're amnesic, are you who you were before? I think there's an argument that you are, but I think it can also be really, really upsetting. Okay, there I am. I was stuck. Say, I think you can be you and be amnesic, but maybe you don't necessarily have to be you and be amnesic. I don't know. It's an interesting question. I don't know anyone who suffers amnesia, or I would ask them. Well, maybe I wouldn't ask them, because it's kind of tactless, I think. I would probably ask them if it's okay to ask them a tactless question, and if they say yes, then maybe I would ask them. Sometimes people are okay with answering weird questions if you ask first. In my experience. That's my word of wisdom for today. Is if you want to ask a question and you think it might be offensive, ask them if you can ask a possibly offensive question first. And make sure that they know that you're okay with them saying no. And also make sure you're okay with them saying no. Because obviously you're not supposed to ask them that if you would actually get angry. That's kind of rude. Yeah, that's what I think. Alright, so we got Sherilyn and Hilrad. Let's talk to Hilrad.
Hello again. Do you have news to report?
I do. I'm going to tell him of the Order Camp, Carindus, and the Sword.
A half-dragon, you say? Such creatures are incredibly rare. I wonder what could tempt the mightiest beings in the realms to mate with the lesser creatures.
Maybe his dad just had it going on.
Given the arrogance of most dragons, I can only surmise that...
I'm sorry, Hilrad, but I'm not sure this is the right time to discuss the mating habits of dragons. What of the sword? Do you have it?
Yes, I am eager to see this legendary artifact. I find it difficult to believe that such a potent weapon could exist in modern Faerun. I believed such wonders lost with the death of ancient Netheril.
Well, I got it right here.
This sword is older than the Moonsea itself. Even I lack the knowledge to truly understand it. My dear Sherilyn, would you be so good as to fetch the sentinel?
Of course, old friend. If anyone can tell us the true nature of this blade, it will be the sentinel. I'll be right back.
Cinematic. Alright, after the cinematic, I'm probably going to call it. And then I got to figure out who I'm going to raid.
I have heard legends of weapons such as this one. The Blades of Netheril, they were called, each forged by one of the mightiest arch-wizards of the age as the ultimate symbol of their arcane mastery. The script on the blade reads, Dominion.
I should respect the Sentinel's non-binary identity, though. I think I was being rude last time by trying to guess.
The strength of the magic imbued in this weapon is beyond anything I have ever known. It would take the greatest mages of our age combined, Elminster, the Symbol, Kelvin Blackstaff, to even contemplate forging something so powerful.
Good to know.
Then, old friend, the weapon must be entrusted to one who can keep it safe. I believe that has to be you. What say you?
Alright, so what does Alina think about it? I don't think she's feeling that possessive over it. I kind of think the Elven Tree isn't the safest place to keep a weapon, but it is true that the Sentinel is pretty much the strongest person around. So, do as you feel best, Hilrad.
Maybe it would be better if...
Oh shit. What just happened?
What was that?
Something is burning. Sherilyn, help me up.
Oh shit.
Follow me outside. We must find out what is happening.
Alright, well, I think now is a good time to Possible to use Appearance Changer to unequip their robe?
Zentarum? Here? What is the meaning of this?
Oh shit, oh shit.
You there! Identify yourself. Elventree is a tolerant community, but we have no patience for Zents.
I'm having trouble hearing it right now.
And
One
know
sec.
that if you unleash any more destructive magic, you'll feel the full force of Harper Justice.
Interesting.
Brave words, wench. Where does your courage come from? I wonder. Perhaps your new alliance with the Order of the Crippled Fang has emboldened you. No matter. I am here to exact Zentarum justice on Elventree.
Zalazar the Hellspell Orem. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy. We might kill this guy before I quit.
New alliance? What madness is this? I hold no love for your people, wizard, but even less for the Order of the Crippled Fang.
Lies! Don't presume to trick me, Harper Snake. I
voice
saw
balance
the
is
elves
not
that
great
accompanied
here.
the cultists that attacked us with
Because I can
my
hear
own
him
eyes.
fine. She sounds very
We were on
faint.
our way to Wunlar when they struck.
Unlikely though the mage's claims seem, I somehow sense he is speaking the truth.
Are you mad, old friend? No elf would ever consider joining the Order.
There were those...
Whatever this Zen thinks he's seen, he is mistaken.
Probably. I'd imagine he worked relatively cheap. Though he's good. So, there was talk about Hillsfar veterans joining the Order as well.
Yeah, enough talk. The order has come directly from Lord Thazul himself. Elventree is to be burned to the ground. Prepare to die.
Alright, we get to murder him. That'll be fun.
Let us hurry to the center of town. The Zentarum will attack from the north. If we're quick, we can organize the town's defenses before the rest of them arrive.
I don't really want to do a whole pitch thing tonight. But
The Zentarum are here in Elventree. Timora, help us. They have beholders with them.
Take
Well, we
out
knew
the
that.
beholders first, and then worry about the mages. The rest of
Okay,
us
maybe I'll
should be
do the
able
battle.
to handle the warriors. We fight now for Elventree's survival.
okay. Well, someone did mention... Thank you for the autosave. We might need it. Someone did mention a pitch battle. This sounds about right. Okay, so... There are folks here. There are folks there. Alright, so where do I need to be? Map is there. They said from the north, yeah? So let's go west and north. Oh, nope. I guess we're not from the north. Okay.
I will see you dead!
Rapid shot. How did I lose my rapid shot? Let's get that back. Alright. Alright, okay, True Seeing's not on anymore, but I can't cast it, so fuck it. These guys are very confident for a relatively small force. Either they think,
Feel no pain!
either they think that the elves are really wimpy, or they're just suicidal. Okay, there we go.
My blade shall lead the way.
Uh oh, that's not actually arrows I wanted to be using, but fuck it. Why not? We'll use some acid arrows after all. It's not like I've got a lot of them.
I will.
The dead feel no.
Wish there was a way to prioritize which arrows it grabs, because it's really annoying when it grabs stuff I don't want it to grab. Alright. Don't kill Hillrad. Alright. There we go. There we go, these are better arrows. Nope, these are arrows plus 3. Don't use the arrows plus 3, you fuckhead. I've got regular arrows plus 1 for you. They are fine. Use them. Arrows plus 5. Alright, where did I put them, I guess is the question. Nope. There we go. There we go. Stop being annoying. Okay, I think they're all dead over here. Okay, so let's go up. Oh, there's gonna be a lot to loot later. Ooh, a lot of dead rangers. Okay. Okay. A lot of people to loot. How does everyone know where the elven tree is? Isn't it supposed to be like hidden or something? Okay, here's some mages. Hi. Yeah, I need out of that. There are only like 200 people, or what, 400 people in this town?
May the gods have mercy on you. I will see.
Which doesn't seem realistic or possible.
The dead feel no.
Now it. Where's... Stop that. Okay, that one...
You will not survive.
Okay. Is that all of them? Are there anywhere else? Don't get me wrong, I wanna loot all the corpses, but first... I think I'll save the looting of the corpses for next time. Is that all of them? Oh, the quest thing is... I must aid in the city's defense. It does not appear to be done. Okay. Okay. There's some dead fighters. Wonder if I'm missing some somewhere. She's really not, no. But to be fair, I suppose it's a bit shocking that this is happening anyway. What's in the pile of leaves? I think I found something the other time in the pile of leaves. Okay. So, am I missing anybody? Oh, here we go. This corner of things. Alright. Maybe this will be the end of it? There's the other beholder. Hi.
I will see you dead.
Oh, someone's putting water on the fire. Reminds me a little bit of the first thing in Menzo Berenson, where you have to get buckets and put out the fire while trying. Oh, there we go. Trying not to die. Oh, now I got a lot of viewers. Right when I'm about to head out, huh? Let me just shoot him.
Damn you! Why must your kind destroy everything decent folk hold dear?
Because we can.
Because what you hold dear has less value than a hole
Just
in
let
the
me shoot this
ground.
fucker.
Begone from Elventry. Leave us in peace.
You are a feisty one. I like a girl with spirit.
Alright, now I'm definitely gonna shoot this fucker.
Leave her alone, Sense.
I can barely hear Hilrod.
You could have fled, old man. You have the power. Instead, you chose to die like everyone else. And for what? Malik, kill the old fool.
How many campaigns? A fair bit, I think, by this point. On stream, I'd have to go count. But if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see them all.
To die, little bird.
Just let me kill them, you fuckers. I can shoot them. Where's that guy?
Zalazar, I see
Oh.
you haven't lost your penchant for cruelty.
Where's that? Yep. On my YouTube channel, you can see a lot of what I've played. I've played a fair bit now.
Not quite.
Oh, who is that? Oh. Who the fuck? Is that?
Remember me. I'm disappointed. Whoever you are, you'll die like the rest of these peasants.
Wait, that can't be who I think it is.
No, I will not die here. You had your chance. Back in Central Keep. Magnus? The same. Send my regards to Gormstown.
Magnus is saving our asses? Okay, I guess maybe we will be. The fuck? The Archmage's good eye narrows on you, and behind the shining intellect and controlled fury, you see the glimmer of madness. This is a man on the edge of sanity.
A quicker end than he deserved. Zalazar's death will send a
Give me a
message
bit and I'll
to
tell
the
ya.
Zentarum they
I might be able
cannot
to count.
ignore. I could not allow you to steal my vengeance. I should have killed you back in Vunlar. You have grown more powerful since. A battle between us would level this village. I would prefer to avoid the death of yet more innocents.
That's never stopped you before.
I did what was necessary. Karandas would have put every settlement in our path to the torch had I allowed him. Instead, I directed his fury toward the Zentarum. The Black Network deserves no mercy.
You and Zalazar knew each other.
Zalazar was with the group that attacked my home 40 years ago. He was young then, an ambitious mageling out to impress. I recall that he murdered my cousin while I cowered under a table. I was but a child. My father cast an illusion that allowed me to escape the attention of our attackers. I was the only one of my family to survive that night. I swore that I would see every member of the Black Network dead.
Why ally yourself with a Dracolich?
The Sword Dominion is one of the few remaining wonders of ancient Netheril, forged by a powerful arcanist of that age. Few creatures in the realms possess the strength of will of a Dracolich. With the crippled Fang channeling the sword's power, I could raise an army. We targeted the most powerful cloaks of Mulmaster, the most battle-hardened Red Plumes. Even the priests of Cyric fell under Dominion's spell, though they joined almost willingly. Their hatred of Bane and the Zentarum were
Wish I could
already
remember
enough.
who characterized the Cyric followers as being the fuck you dad of the Forgotten Realms religions. I still think that's hilariously apt. Is this one good for co-op? I'm not sure. I don't know if this one would be or not. But I will say that the Shadow Lord's Dreamcatcher and Demons campaign that I played a while back, that one was almost designed for co-op, I think. Especially with the multiple companions, so that each player could pick one. Alright. Karandus is dead, and Dominion is out of your hands.
I felt the crippled Fang fall. She will reform in time, but without her son and Dominion, her descent into madness will be swift. As for the sword, you should choose your companions more carefully.
Oh dear, did someone take it? What do you mean? Magnus doesn't respond. He seems to be staring up the swaying bow inn. You hear shouts echoing from the building, and suddenly you notice that Astar, Aramuth, and Larissa are nowhere to be seen. So someone took the damn sword. Okay.
We will meet again. Next time, I shall grant you no mercy.
I mean, I didn't technically give up the sword, so...
Come quickly! The Zentarum attacked the swaying bow inn. Astar and Aramuth rushed in there to ensure Dominion was safe. There may still be enemies inside.
Considering the betrayal I had last time with companions, I feel like Alina's very nervous about this, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And then later I'm gonna be looting everything. But not yet. There's so much to loot. Oh, I want that guy's stuff. I definitely want that guy's stuff. I hope it's still gonna be there when I leave. Ah. The sentinel is badly wounded, but still alive. Astar, however, is dead. A trail of blood leaking from his ruined throat. It wasn't magic that killed him. Oh, Astar, poor guy. But rather an attack so fast and vicious that even the former blade could not evade it. Was it Artemis and Triri?
We have been betrayed. Dominion is gone.
What happened here?
When the Zentarum attacked, I remained
Oh,
behind to
Aramuth
guard
took it.
Dominion. A small group
At
made it
some
inside
point that
this
might be
tap
fun to
room.
do, Blue Man.
I
See, I've
had
never
the
done co-op
situation
though,
in
so I
hand.
don't know when
Then
I'd be able
Astar
to
arrived,
set up
and
something.
behind
But it would be
him,
fun.
Aramuth.
Ah, here we go. I think Aramuth took it.
As the last of the Zentarum fell before my magic, Astar went to secure the Netherese artifact. It was then that Aramuth unleashed his magic upon me. I was knocked to my knees as his arm became a tentacle that tore out Astar's throat.
Oh boy.
A tentacle? What manner of spell did the half-elf work to take a warrior of Astar's experience so completely by surprise?
No spell, old friend. The only magic was that which disguised Aramuth's true nature.
I see.
For he is a Malogrum, a shadow master.
I met one of those in
Dominion
Crimson
was
Tide of
his
Tethir,
true
didn't I?
prize all along.
Malogrum.
Imagine a clan of shape-shifting wizards able to take the form of any creature or object at will. They are native to the plane
If
of
it turns out when I
shadow,
leave
but
that
sometimes find
I
their
can't
way to
loot the
realms.
corpses of the
When
dead,
they
I'm
do,
gonna restart.
The results can be
Because I didn't
catastrophic.
think to get Zellamar stuff.
Their evil and cunning exceed that of practically every other species. It is fortunate that Malogrum usually work alone. Such is their foul nature that they can barely tolerate each other. Aramuth took the form of a hawk and fled east with Dominion. Though faint, I can sense its magic still.
Then we must go after him.
Not so fast, Sherilyn. This Magnus also seeks dominion, and is the Malagrim's superior in the magical arts. Wherever Aramuth has fled, it cannot have been far. He will seek to make a stand somewhere and protect his prize.
Can I use a resurrection spell on Astar?
You said Aramuth fled east?
That is correct.
Then we should head for Elmwood. It's the only settlement between here and Mulmaster. We can ask around, see if anyone witnessed that traitor pass by. We'll catch a ship across the Moonsea if we have to. He won't get away.
What say you?
I'll find Aramuth and claim vengeance for Astar.
I'm coming with you. You're going to need my help. I know the Moonsea better than most.
Yeah, at some point I would like to do that, Blue Man. See, I think it would be fun.
You can count on me. I got to know Astar well during our time together. He was a good man. Or at least a man trying to do good in a bad place. That half-elf, or whatever that thing was, claiming to be Aramuth, he's going to pay.
Then it is decided. You will travel east until you reach Elmwood. But first, we must give a brave man the valediction he deserves. A valediction befitting a blade of Mulmaster. Perhaps the truest of them all.
Okay, well, Okay, Astar's funeral is nice, but do I get to loot the town? I might have to replay this so that I can loot the town. Aww. Why are we not resurrecting him? I've got scrolls of resurrection. Perhaps he just doesn't want to come back. That's fair. We should tell Artemis and Truri the Malagran stole his kill. I bet he'd be mad enough to help out. Aw, that's a good... Hope I got my stuff back from him. Probably not. Okay. Well, that was kind of cool. Alright. So let's talk to the ladies and let's go out to loot.
Hi.
I could use your thieving skills. You don't need to ask twice. Let's go. Alright, let's get Charlene.
Greetings.
Yes, let's go. For the good folk of the realms. Okay. Oh, Ranger, Bard, Harper Scout. Makes sense. Don't know how good she is in battle, but I'm pretty badass. I think I'll be fine. Would have been a clever twist, yeah. I think so. Alright, so let's see if I can still loot things. I can! Fantastic. Okay, because I wanted his shit. Okay. And to think I gave Aramith shit. Should have had him keep holding on to this stuff, huh? Alright, I think I'm gonna close out here. Because I'm gonna want to loot. Actually, let's... Real quick, let's see if there's anyone else to talk to up in the inn. I mean, technically, I'd never let go of that fucking sword. I just would like to point that out. Oh, I did though. In dialogue I did, even if I didn't see it go over. So there's Hilrad. See if there's anything else we can do. But poor Aster. I'm glad that we get Sherilyn though, but still. I knew Aramith was gonna turn on me, I just didn't know. I didn't expect it to be like that. Okay. For the trader. Aramith is a morale. And companion. Sherilyn. Okay. Alright, actually, I think I'm gonna close out here. This is a good place to stop for a bit. I'm gonna... Mass loot the town, so I know what I'm doing next time. Or possibly off camera. I don't know. Usually the campaigns you download are 20 hours or more. Well, this one is pretty long, as far as I know. Though I've done a few others, and I can actually do a quick peek to show you the ones I have done. In October, for spooky season, I actually did a collection of smaller modules that were like one-shots or pretty short. Like it took me generally maybe a couple days to do them, and they were really fun. So you can see some of the ones I've done here. So, of the ones I've done The Wailing Death with Stephen Linus. I've done Shadows on Undertide and Hordes of Underdark with Vipsania Shatterstar. I've not done any... Oh, I did Kingmaker with Nadia de Montmorency. She failed at romancing the nymph. I haven't done the rest of these, I think. I don't remember doing the rest of them anyway. I've done A Hunt Through the Dark with Vezarin Depslar. Siege of Shadowdell Crimson Tides, I did with Lena before I did the one I'm doing now, which is Crimson Tides of Tethir. Or not, it's Tyrants of the Moonsea, the sequel. I've done Darkness over Daggerford. I haven't done any of the others here. I'm looking forward to doing some of them. And for local modules, I have done A Halo of Flies, Angel Falls, the Erebeth Trilogy, the other Erebeth Trilogy. I did Shadow Lords, Dreamcatcher, and Demons. I did Madman at the Ruins, which was cool and modern. D20 modern. Monastery of the Flaming Star is part of the Gods Themselves trilogy, which was an epilogue for Hordes of the Underdark. It took my character Vipsania from being queen of a layer of Khania, or a queen of hell, to basically just ruling a tiny evil monastery up in the hills somewhere near Thay. But honestly, I think she's happier there. Narcopolis, which was very cool. I've not played the Sands of Fates yet. I intend to, but they're meant to be played on hardcore, and I'm not really confident enough for that. That was one of the modules, Halloween modules I did. Shadow from a Soul on Fire. Shadow Hunt was a bridge module. So often what I did for Pride Month, as I recall. A romance. Played the gay romance for that. Some Distant Shore was another horror module, so was Stormy Night. Those were more of the Gods Themselves trilogy, To Us Unseen, and Wake. Yep. So I didn't count. I did, but I played a fair bit in the year or so since I started. Not too bad, huh? All right, now it's time to read out. Now that I've bragged about all the modules I've completed, which are a lot, I'm gonna figure out who I'm gonna raid to, and then I'm gonna think about whether or not I'm gonna loot the town off camera or on. Probably on camera. Why not? I'm shameless. Okay. All right. Then I can, I guess, lose some Fall Guys and I suppose. Ugh. Oh my god, Plunge is still on. He's been on for 16 hours playing. I never get to raid Plunge. I am fucking raiding Plunge. Plunge87 is a dear friend of mine. He was one of the people who got me into streaming to begin with. Does retro stuff and a great community shuffler. Highly recommended. And I am raiding him because I have never gotten to raid him before. I am thrilled. You have no idea. Alright, so you guys have a good night. Enjoy Plunge. He's playing Super Mario RPG. It's very, very cool. Thank you for hanging around with me. I had a lot of fun. Sorry the end was a little boring and also had a lot of me swearing at the screen, but that tends to happen. Okay, bye.